Let me turn that down. What up? Chilling. Just got back to the lab. Taking a quick break from my morning stream. Probably what ended about an hour ago. Not even that long. What I'm about to do is have some fun on my birthday and build this. What I'm about to do, build from scratch. So this ugly, let me get rid of this. Delete. I'm about to come from scratch and try to build a banger real fast. Have some fun dealing with the engines and all this stuff. Who is this calling me? Oh, this is my daughter. Hold on, let me answer this call. Hold on. Yeah. Hello? Hello? Hey, what's up? Thanks for the call. I appreciate it. I'm just sitting around chilling at the house. Nah, I'm having fun chilling. I'm about to play a game. That's my idea of fun. That's doing something. 48 today. Yeah. They are in their rooms. Thanks for the call. I'm about to play this game. Have fun. Love you too. All right, take care, bro. So here we go. Let's build something. Help me build this thing. First of all, these body. Now, when I play the game, I don't know how it worked for other people in this builder. They only let me go up to 2011 with the body styles. Maybe it's like that for everybody. You know, you could build your car. You could take a 2011 body and make that up into a whatever. But for some reason, my goals have been to build cars that handle pretty cool as well as holding the horsepower, obviously. You could build a straight out dragster that just goes straight and try to hit 300. But I kind of want to build from a rear wheel drive V10 and try to see if I could get it down to 2.2 seconds like I've been able to get all wheel drive V10s. The problem that they present for me is they don't burn no rubber like I want to be able to make the car burn rubber. This looked like a cool start for a 90. The wheelbase is 90. And the drag is 0.21. I want an 0.20 car to start out with the drag. So I'm just chilling. Shout out, give me a shout out or a comment in the chat if you want to deal with it. So the last car that I believe it or not is, I think I used this body base. It got 0.21 drag and it still was able to hit under 1-2 seconds in the 60. And I got that on a different video. But all of those fine details count when you're trying to get a fraction of a second on a build. So selecting the proper body and the proper wheelbase is going to matter. I could eliminate some of these things because I don't want anything with above 3 seats. I probably look at the wheelbase. I don't want nothing over 98. And this is cool, this sedan right here. So to not be looking for too long, because I ain't tripping more off the body. It says front and rear engine, so that could be cool. Now you could do what you can to change the body shape, obviously, but the first things that they give you, simply panel material, chassis type. Panel material, I'm going with the carbon fiber. Dealing with the weight, I'm going to click the panel material, got the lightest weight for this build. I think a space frame, well, let's see. A semi-space frame weighs the lightest. So we choosing the unless y'all know some knowledge to help me. This chassis about to be aluminum. Now all we could do is front traverse, rear longitudinal, front longitudinal or rear longitudinal for the engines. If we're gonna run a V10, Do you think we're gonna be able to get a V10 in here? Do V10 sit front longitudinal like a regular engine? Because this all matters in getting your power distribution in the long run. My fastest cars are front traverse, and I'm wondering, is that giving some effect on my disability to burn rubber and everything? Now, if I go front traverse engine, will we be able to do a rear wheel drive car? We're about to learn, and so I don't think they're gonna let me go back. But let me see. I'm gonna go. The engine gonna be front traverse. I want to do front longitudinal. So it says cabin volume is more for front traverse. Get a bigger engine in there. Double wishbone axles with double wishbone in the back. This is my chill for the day. So I'm gonna build this engine from the bottom up, from the ground up. It'll be a new engine project called. Well, I got a V10. Well, I got a V10 right now that's running that I'm gonna see if it fit in there actually. Existing engine. Big block V10 naturally aspirated. I don't want to put no turbos on it, so select this variant. See, it's gonna say what? The current engine does not fit. Decrease the engine size. So let me change something. See if I can go back to the car and pick a different. So this, I can't get a V10 in here, or it's too big of a V10. Maybe we gotta go with a fatter wheelbase. You just gonna look, this is fatter in the front. All right, we gotta get it to run right. Now this could get front traverse, front longitudinal, rear longitudinal, mid traverse. Yeah. Let's just go with front traverse again and see what happens. Can the engine fit now? Yeah, I'm enjoying myself right now. Thank you. I appreciate you, Joe. It's all good. I ain't really big on, all right. Traverse 4-wheel drive or all-wheel drive. So we can't do rear longitudinal. So we gotta get this right. I gotta go back because I need to be burning rubber, you know what I'm saying, from the rear and still doing everything right. So front traverse will never let you do, so I'm gonna go front longitudinal with double wishbone and then see if they let this engine fit first. The engine fit. Now let's see. Now we can do drive type longitudinal rear wheel drive. So we got past that. We'll give it a manual clutch. We know the engine is a strong runner. Now we got rear wheel drive on this thing. This gonna be something real upgradey, uptight. We'll change the way it looks though. But I like a manual 6-speed with electronic LSDs, probably about a quality 5. Radial tires. We're gonna do semi-slicks on this, and we're gonna push the rim size up to about, see how much they let us get. The biggest rims you could get on this is some 24s. I could work with some 24s. I just gotta make them look better. I'll make them look better. They need more. Let me see if I can get it bigger. Yeah, they got the biggest rims you could get on this, some 24s apparently. Let me see. Sometimes you can freak it and get them bigger. Let's see. Yeah, about some 24s. All right, that's cool. The bigger tires, all of that is gonna matter with the top end speed you're doing and your handling. I can make these look better. You see how they set in there. They won't be looking like that when we done. They need to be a lot wider in the back, so that's not gonna work. Need to be like this. Yeah. All right, that'll be kind of cool. Like some 21s are suitable because you can make them get the proper width that you're gonna need. All right, we're gonna go carbon Fiber on the rims. I said I was gonna build the engine from scratch, but first I had to get past this part. So I will redo the engine from scratch. I had to first make sure that that V10 fits, which is our basic capacity for this car. We want the biggest brakes we could get. All right, and we want race brakes. And we're not gonna mess with none of this yet. Quality about 6.5. We're gonna have a race diffuser with cooling flaps and an active wing, but first you gotta put the wing on there for that to actually start working. So let's do that real quick, just real quick. This has been my pastime for the last month or two. I haven't been playing my normal football game as much as I would. Just want to pull this out a little bit. Let it catch some of that air. Or do whatever it's gonna do. It should allow me to have an active rear wing now. Let's see about that. Aerodynamics. All right, maybe I gotta put the whole front thing. They want me to put the whole front thing and not just a lip. Then I gotta confirm that. Doom, 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 doom. You'll be surprised out of all my series of doing videos and stuff. Some of the videos that got the most views be not when I be talking about Kemet. Some semen retention group, believe it sounds weird enough, they found the knowledge that I put in my video about Kemet on trial, and they be always commenting, oh, it's been 3 months. And I be like, dude, this ain't what my page is about. But it's good to see that when I put different type of material on there, certain people in the world find it in certain places and use it for whatever they use it for. So I assume I have to put one of these type of front wings on the car in order for it to activate a front wing. So let's see. I'm just gonna use any generic one real quick. Now let's go look and see what they say. So it still says front wing ain't active for some strange reason. I don't know what's up with that. It might change later, but I'll keep going. Cooling flaps, braking flow, quality. I normally used to remedy that by putting that there, and then by putting the lip on it, and then it would say front wing active. So let me put the lip on it now. I just got to do everything. Maybe it's because you didn't put the lip on it. If it's still say front wing not active, maybe this car can't have a front wing. But that normally used to remedy that. It still didn't, so maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's this body type. Oh well, so that'll be an issue later, but just for downforce. Let's continue. I'm just gonna give it natural sports. Luxury HUD. Now when it comes down to the brakes, the steering, we're gonna go with electric variable with just throttle control and ABS. The trick for safety is clicking 10 on safety, then I'm gonna go all the way down to the 1940s. I think that's the only year that allowed you to have no safety package on it. You're going to gain about 0.2 of a second just from maybe 1/10 of a second from the no safety package. But you in the video game world, you ain't tripping off no safety package. So, and your brake, everything will be better. It's a race car, why you want a safety package? So then we're gonna do the weight distribution, about 90% towards the rear, and optimize the car for speed. Active comfort, semi-active shocks, passive sway bars. I want some active sway bars, but they Just giving it to me passive. So let's see this slow thing when it first started out. It's doing a 3.8. For a start, that's not bad. 0 to 60 in 3.8 seconds, and I ain't even tweaked nothing. Ain't bad, all right? And so I'm not really tripping. There's some anomalies with the build of this car that I am tripping off of. So I need to go back and see why are they saying certain things. Like for instance, we got a longitudinal rear-wheel drive with a manual. Let me turn this up. What's the estimated top speed is 276. I got the limiter set to 270. It's doing a 3.4 right now with some wheel spin. Now, since this is rear-wheel drive, wheel spin is going to affect the top speed different. She doing a 3.2 right now by adjusting this gearing just a little bit. So 3 seconds, 3.2 seconds. Now, if I click longitudinal all-wheel drive, this is going to drop down to a 2.7. But the goal is to build a rear-wheel driver that's doing numbers today. So I'm going to go to dual clutch, nothing dropped, automatic clutch, nothing dropped. So a manual was doing the same thing as that. All right, hold on. I ain't going to worry about the steering and all this stuff right now. Let me go up on my rim size. And go back. She doing a 3.2. Wait a minute, did that change? Go up on the rim size again. The tires blew out now. Car tends to oversteer. What's she doing? She doing a 3.3 with those rims. So go back to when she was doing a 3.2. Maybe give us more grip on the tire. So I still say 3.3. So let's get it back to a 3.2. Dang, I kind of messed it up. I'm definitely going to take it under a 3. But she far away from the goal right now. Did they put the engine in yet? The engine is in there. Look, we got a lot more space. Come on, dog. Oh my gosh, I'm going to have this thing running. That's a V10. We could dang near put a V16 in this. Y'all want to do a V16? Ah, man, this space. I never used this body, okay. But anyway, let's work on these numbers. So first thing I'm gonna do is get the gearing set kind of close to what's gonna get us to achieve some numbers. We're doing a 303 now. Play with this gearing real quick till we get down to see if we could get it close to a 3.1. 3 seconds, 3.1 seconds for 60. And it ain't getting no place close to that. So one thing you do is could take the top speed down, because why have your limiter set to 270? That's letting you waste a lot of space inside the gearing, right? So I took the top speed down, so I'm gonna take it down to 202 miles per hour for the limiter. And that's giving me the negative effect that I want. The car's slower now. So what you about to do is go back up. So, I mean, it'd be taking heck of long doing this, but I got some builds already that are good baselines, and I'm not about to spend too much time on this one. I just want to show you something. She's doing a 3.3 right now. If I click this, you'll see that she's doing 3.3 seconds, 60. If I switch it to longitudinal all-wheel drive, watch what happens. 2.3, just that quick. So she's doing 2.3 seconds, but I don't like the way that, I got cars built like that. I'm just telling you that one trick. If you want to get faster than a lot of the cars that's on the game already, you could build a longitudinal all-wheel drive with a naturally aspirated engine and be doing 2.3 second 60s. But we want to get that out of a longitudinal rear-wheel drive. Now we just added a second on to that. So let's try to see what's the best for this. I mean, I could do this for days, yo. But I'm not going to in this video. Let me see, I'm gonna try to hurry up. see the best way we could get there. We got to deal with these tires again. Now, these tires is holding us back a little bit. And so the difference between fashionability and just a straight out runner. You don't want to build nothing that look ugly, but at the same time, you don't want them. So let's play with the tires. I'm going up from 22s to 23s on the back, and it went to a 3.4. So I got slower. Let's go to 21s on the back. Something happened. The car got oversteered, but she went to a 3.5. Might take the front down to a 20. 3.5. Let's run both dubs on front and back. So it's getting slower. So I had the tires optimized with 22s. She running the best with 22s at a 3.4. Now I can't do nothing with the tire pressure here, but I can just do, because I'm just, for some reason, I don't know why they left that out. What's up, Adam Foster? Thanks for the birthday love. She running a 3.3 now as I made the tires in the back a little wider. So this one is gonna be hard to achieve. Like this one will take hours to do, but I am gonna do it. Let's see if I change the compound from semi-slicks to medium compound. She running a 3.8 with medium compounds. Yeah, the best you're gonna get that with is some semi-slicks. Let's take up the quality of those tires all the way to 15. She running a 3.1 because we got the best quality tires now. We almost into the twos with a rear wheel drive. We got it down to 3.1. We want to crack over, get under that 3 mark with some fine modification. Now that we got some of the best tires, we can see if changing the tires help. So let's go up to some 24s in the back. Nope, we went to 3.2. Let's go with some 22s in the back. It's 3.1 with 22s in the back. Let's lock the tires. Well, we're gonna lock the tires together real quick. And then go down to some 20s, 21s. Dang, it's giving a negative effect, but sometimes that can stop happening. Go down to the 20s and push up the tire, all right, go down to the 19s. All right, so it's giving a negative effect. It's going up a half a second with each tire size. So we're gonna leave it on the 22s and see what else we could do to get this right. Oh, take up this tire width in the back. That's gonna do something. It didn't do nothing yet. How about the front? I'm moving a lot, but. So we kind of like 3.1 is the best she's doing right now. I wanna get under that number and I will. Let's offset these tires a bit. 20 and the 25 in the front and none in the back. Well, 3.1, you think I could get under that number? I definitely can. What I gotta do? We got that super good braking going on. We need to get this front. We need to get this downforce working for us. Let me put this all the way up, see if it changes. That ain't changed nothing. And then we're gonna put the rear. Oh, I'm telling you that ain't gonna change nothing until you put the parts on there. I don't know how that be working. But watch this. Oh, I'm tripping. I'm so silly. I was putting the front lip on trying to get them to activate the wing, y'all. What's my problem? Why nobody didn't say that? Just slap any old generic wing on there real quick, and it's gonna activate now. I was tripping. I'll fix all that later. It look all right. So now see if they activate the wing. I don't know what look, I was tripping. Active wing, that's gonna help a lot. Let's go back to the 3.1 still. Let's get on this angle, see if it start changing any. It's gonna change the downforce, which might change the traction, which might eventually lead to a fraction of a second or something. Too much downforce, I know. But me moving these values around are not changing the top speed. They're strictly affecting my steering, so I'm not gonna really do nothing on that right now. It's changing the drivability a lot. I'm looking at the drivability, but I don't want to be working on the drivability right now. Thanks for all the love. I keep seeing my Facebook go off on my computer over here. People hit me up, and I appreciate that. I ain't gonna hold y'all, but I'm showing you a little bit that this is what it kind of requires if you want to really get them cars doing what we want them to do. We don't like settling, and we know we could beat the computer. Like you always can get it out of there. You just sometimes it requires more thinking, and if you are meticulous like that and you like doing that, I like doing that. Sitting around and figuring it out. Right now, this car definitely don't run the way I like it to run, but I'm still only working on this 3-1 number. Somebody else tell me another way to squeeze this out. I'm gonna go back into the gearing and see if there's any click. 3-4. So we went from 3-1 to 3-4. Let's go the opposite direction. I'm looking to see a 3-0 anytime now. 3-2. So we are right on the perfect number with that 3. Let's click right here. 3 2s, 3 6s. All right, man. So that might be the fastest this car could go if you don't want to spend hours. Hold on. But I just showed you with one click to solve the video just to prove it to anybody. If you click this, it says, look, I'm going to show you. If you're trying to build it, it says 3-1 right here. If I click longitudinal all-wheel drive, she's going to say 2-1. So there it is, 2-4. So the video said to build a 2.5 second car, that's all you got to do with this build. But I'm on another hike. I want it to be all-wheel real drive. So she's doing a 3-1. I'm settled for that for a minute. For a brief minute. So, yeah, I'm gonna go up with the quality of the tranny all the way to the top, see what it say. It didn't change nothing. Let's go all the way down, get the cheapest tranny, see what it say. All right, it didn't affect nothing but the price. All right, that's cool. So she's doing a 3-2. So y'all want to squeeze the rest of that up out the engine? I'm not putting a turbo on this build because I don't want to deal with no turbo lag on this build. I think we need to squeeze the rest of that up out the engine. And so what I have to do is make a variant of the engine we chose. Now, since we got this engine in the car, we already tested that it fit. You don't want to mess up your engine that you built that already run really good. This naturally aspirated V10 giving up 1,000 horsepower, 976. And I built it from the ground, but we about to do a variant and then y'all can help me contribute to that. So I'm gonna say clone variant of existing. I'm gonna pick, I could just throw the big block. Let's just put the big block V10 with the turbo that's already tuned in that joint. You feel me? All right, hold on. We're gonna go existing engine. We already know it fit, we look to see. So this the same big block that's doing 1,000. This one do 1,500 and it's already tuned perfectly. We'll test it out on the end block. So I'm gonna select this one with the turbo. Now the car got severe issues with wheel spin as soon as we put the new engine in, but notice they're not telling us it don't fit. So let's go look at the new engine now. We're gonna see a fat turbo up in there. See the difference? This turbo over here, but look how the turbo is like touching stuff. That's not really, they routed it kind of cool because you could cut these panels out. Any cutoutable panel, I don't care about the engine routing. But if they got it running through like a bar like this, that's fake. So, but they routed that pretty cool actually. That's good. Oh, see that bar going through the turbo? See, that's the air duct, that wouldn't be real. So you could just fix that like, I'm gonna raise the engine a little bit. All right, go on the what? The X, no, that's the wrong way. You wanna fix that. Well, lower it, lower it a little bit. One more click, there you go. Now, anything else you know, you just, what did they tell me? The car, all right, so that's cool. So it fit in there with that turbo. Let's go back and see the new numbers it's doing. It might be down under the 2 that we was looking for. We're not gonna adjust anything else. We might have to because they're telling me it got severe issues with wheel spin. Oh, it say 3, why does it say 3.5 when we just put a turbo on it and 1,500 more horsepower? I be hating that. But I know why, because you haven't adjusted the car yet. Watch this. You gotta adjust it. So your limiter, see that red light went off because I just gave the car, I raised my limiter because the engine more powerful. Now you gotta put new gearing on it and possibly see if you're gonna break that number now. If not, that was just a waste of a turbo. I'm gonna take that turbo off. We already got a 3.1. I see a 3.1, but we haven't been able to get under that number. And just put a fat turbo on it and 1,600 more horsepower. And 600 more horsepower. So it's just staying at a 3.1. That's probably all that she could do. All right, y'all want to run her? Nah, man, I don't like stopping. Oh, I gotta fix this downforce. Okay. 3.1. With this turbo, let's see what she'll do with the all-wheel drive. A 2.2. So this is my standard way to build a 2.2 60-mile-per-hour car, and they do it. Every time I do it, they do it. I was proving that the other day. But I don't want no more all-wheel drive 2.2s. Maybe y'all could tell me, look, man, you're never going to achieve those speeds with a longitudinal rear-wheel drive. I don't know, but it seems that I'm getting stuck at this number. Let's turn up this quality. Nope, that got slower when you turned up the quality. Take down the quality. I'm dying to see a 3.0. But she can't do it, so I ain't gonna. Why would I finish building the car when I got cars faster than this? She can do it. I'm just not putting in the prerequisite time in this fast video that I'm trying to do it. 3.1 gave her some bigger tires. Hey, she's still a runner though. Braking in 93 seconds. That's pretty cool. Now I don't even see my rear brakes on this chart. Where's the rear brake force? All right, there it goes. And I want to bring down the front brake force. Which all you doing is reading these graphs and looking for the outputs over here. It's gonna tell you eventually how the car gonna run all out. It's more sporty than drivable. That mean that rear end gonna be doing a whole lot. You can make it more drivable than sporty. Normally I go for drivability over sportiness, but I'll just let it be sporty just to play with it real quick. I'm not gonna design out the car, but we could if somebody has some recommendations. Now I'm kind of disappointed that the only way I've been able to achieve, let's test this engine. You know it runs like a beauty. All green, all the way up to 1,500 horses, built by Smash from the flow up. Look. Oh, let me test it. That's manual test. I'm just gonna slam on the throttle. So the values don't really change. It's a well-built engine, and that's with a turbo on it. So I'm gonna keep putting that in most of these builds. But let me take up the body quality a little bit. Maybe that might help. 3.21. So that's all I've been able to squeeze out of this. I'll make two versions of this car too. One with the longitudinal all-wheel drive. Oh, you know what else we probably should try? What about if we put the engine in the back? That might be it. I'm sorry. I gotta put the engine in the back, bro. I think that's gonna be this trick. Now we're gonna go, we got front longitudinal, let's go rear longitudinal. Know what it say? The current engine does not fit. Why don't the engine fit? Oh, because I placed the engine rear longitudinal in this car. Front traverse, but front traverse won't let you get rear longitudinal. Front traverse engine won't let me get rear longitudinal. Currently installed, that's cool. Let's see what this do. We ain't touching the engine at all. Leave it, it's perfect. Now let's go see what this do. 0. Oh, because you gotta, so I could go traverse all-wheel drive. Man, you can only do front. I know front 4-wheel drive will never get these speeds. So we trapped, and that's say 3.5 from the gate. I ain't even playing myself like that. It just was running way harder. I'm not going through all that. They tripping. All right, well, that's about as best I could get. I'm still gonna run it for the fun of it, but because it's gonna burn some rubber. Because I put it on the rear wheel drive, but I'm disappointed that I'm learning that the only way you're gonna get these under 3 second speeds, at least the only way I can get them, is with a traverse. No. Now why they not letting me go back? Oh, I gotta change that body. They tripping. They didn't let me do the body change again. So when I do this, they need to let me say where the engine is placed. Oh, they messing that up for me? Oh, that's cool. Now it's just a hoopty for real. Maybe you gotta go to the wagon. Because I defined them parameters already for those body models. So, look, so what? They're not gonna let me get back in that? Oh, forget it. That's horrible. You just messed it all up. So now I'm just gonna pull out an example of one of these mugs that's already built. I went to the wagon to try to see if they would give me the body parameters that I had on there earlier, right before I clicked it. When I said front, it was when it was a front longitudinal engine. If somebody know how to get back to that, just tell me. Let me see, do I got it all the way back here? Nope. That's doing too much. Yep, I had to go all the way back here. Godly. All right, front longitude. Huh? Oh, front longitude. Somebody gonna say do double wishbone, do multi-link, do a solid axle coil in the back, dude, if you want to go that fast. So I'm gonna go with a solid axle coil, not double wishbone. I got double wishbone in the front and the solid axle coil like the 60s. And matter of fact, I need to speed up the quality of this material. 10, put the quality of the material on 5. I mean, really, if you're trying to achieve these speeds, you need to use the best everything. I put it on 15. Maybe that's gonna do it. I just gotta break that 3 seconds. Else it ain't gonna be fun. Cause all the other cars, I gotta do it. But let's see. Oh, this thing's stuck. A longitudinal rear wheel drive with a dual clutch. Yeah, it's stuck. So it can't do nothing better than 3.1. If y'all could build better and could get more than a 3.1 up out of this body, then let me know. But we about to just run it. I'm gonna drive it. I'm gonna show you that I could drive it better than that and get better than the 3.1. Meaning the computer could only get a 3.1 out of it, but I'll be able to get a 2.8 out of it. Let's see. When I drive it. Cause you gotta be a drive. But that's whack. So if you click longitudinal all-wheel drive on this one, that 3.1 goes down to what? Well, it's not even moving right now, so something else on the car needs to be. Some other parameter ain't defined. You could be doing this. Why wasn't it changing? That parameter ain't defined? Don't tell me that's just doing the same thing. No, them values ain't changing. It's say 2.1 right now. Hold on. 0 to 60 in 2.1 seconds. This is what I was trying to do. But tell me this is going to be on longitudinal all-wheel drive, so let me stop. I'm too happy. Yep. So still, I know I could do a 2.1 every time. I'm not going to do it. Go back to Still say it. Why it still say that? Something didn't change. No, that ain't right. It say 3-2 right here. So the screen ain't changing. That make me mad. I was getting juiced. Drats. So to do a 2-1 with the longitudinal, whatever. Forget all that crap. We're gonna go back with this little this 3-2 that she doing right now. We're gonna let her do the 3-1 and then we just put it on the field. I might just make this car look major crazy. None of these adjustments are registering, so something is up. I ain't tripping though. Kinda got me mad. Alright, so how you make this look different than they got it looking? Let's see. You can make it look so different. You can make it look just stupid. But I'm not the most well versed in all this, so I'm gonna start with my elementary knowledge. Do. Who play hoop today? All I'm gonna do is watch the NBA, chill with my wife. I wanna go get out of here. I wanna go get a little panel. This is probably an interior. A conforming panel and slap it on the top of the car and see if I can get a different shape of this front hood, maybe. Let's see. Hold on. Oh, I messed it all up. Let me see something. I need a different thing. Hold on. Gotta get something different. I'm not gonna do it better by accident, right? Sometimes I'll just put that there. All right. The thing is, the conformity is going all into the car. I gotta put this up high. See what it do. It's still doing the same thing. I'm trying to change the whole front look, but I ain't about to do all that. You just want to see the car run, right? I just want to see the car run. I normally would not export nothing like this, but I do just want to see it run. See if it's, gonna do some numbers that it say it could do. First, it need more work, so this 3-2 ain't impressive. Let's go through the gearing. If it was even an 8-speed, none of that affects nothing. It's kind of like whack. 3-2 is good. And it's still sellable to them. But I'm cool. I'm gonna export her real quick. All I like is the braking on this car. It brake in a decent amount of time. It don't drive that good. It's gonna be burning a lot of rubber, I think. And none of this is affecting nothing. So what's the broken on this car? Something broke. I just gotta make sure everything right before. Something broke. Did that change something? That seemed to change something. Oh, see that didn't either. Oh well. See if it runs. I think that's just in these graphic profiles where I can't change nothing in any of the graphic profiles I'm seeing right now. I'm not tripping off none of this. I know this is just a little test car that I was trying to build something out, and I think I gotta go a different route to achieve what I'm trying to achieve. So I will do that. I'm gonna put my little test car up and run it real quick. It was on its way to look nice, but Rain is gonna have to stop production on this. This is a REI test model. Rain test, I'm gonna call it a RWD test. Rear wheel drive test. Now, sometimes the numbers are misleading. It said it could do a 3.2. I've had cars that they said it could do a 2.2. I took it to the track and did a 1.7. So maybe she could do something better at the track, as we're about to see. Shout out to anybody who watching the video. part of this gaming and everything, that's part of my new life renovation. I had so many years of being so over serious about things and not really when I wanted to study and learn the meta nature, I went in and cut out all like frivolous activity. But I'm starting to realize in living a healthy, productive life, there's space for everything. I mean, not everything, but more than just beating yourself up all the time. Let me see. I'm gonna run this old car real quick, see what it do, just to see if it's qualifying by the specs. I don't remember if we gave it a manual transmission. I think we should have. Yesterday, when exporting cars to Beam, I was having some issues. They wouldn't recognize the build of my car as being good running cars. And every time I try to start it, it'd go, dun, dun, dun. But maybe that'll happen for this car. Let's try it. I'm gonna click test. Let's see if this car starts right. See how smooth it started and just rolled out the garage? But when my cars I built, they be trying to start them 4 times and it be making me laugh. Like, why they do that to you on a video game? Like you building something that really ain't running good. It run immaculate, but they was just giving me problems starting it. So all I'm gonna do is swap this out. For the one that we just tested right now. This is the rain test. It looked good. I could make it look good. What does it say it do? 1500, 268, but it ain't gonna do it. So this one should be a rear end burn rubber type car. With no, it shouldn't be that loud. I only put one back. You can't even see no muffler on it. Look, I didn't connect the muffler. So really, it should probably run. Let's see. Oh, what kind of mechanism it got in? Okay, so I put auto clutch. See something. For some reason, these cars, man. Oh, that's that. Oh, I'm tripping. I put the V10 in it. I mean, not the V10, but not naturally aspirated. I put the that turbo lag I'm talking about. And look at how she started doing all that. It ain't even built yet. See, no car I built do all that. I didn't do nothing with the handling. I just simply want to see that everything I thought about this car, even still, is a myth. So I have to figure this out. Look, when I touch my clutch, ain't no clutch action. I know I put traction control on, and maybe that's the reason. Let me take off the traction control. Yeah, she burnt rubber right there. I'm tripping. Let me see. All right, there you go. Yeah, I knew she was built to burn all that rubber. I mean, I just want to see how long it is going to do that. Oh, yeah, then she lost it. Oh, but she handled good when hold on, this might be a nice, this might be a nice platform because she did something that a lot of my other cars had not done. I mean, this trust me, it's just generic right now. One thing she's doing is the stiffness in the wheel that I like. Like it's stupid extra stiff right now. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to freak that. All right, I'm coming anew. I like this car, but I see what the problem is. Now you're gonna really see how to come anew. Cause I definitely get everything I want out of something. So watch this. You gotta bring that car got that stiffness you need. Sometimes I'll be wondering why my cars be so loose like that. And if you could build on a base that's stiff like that, whatever I chose stiffened up the handling. Remember I chose that rear, I think it was the rear dog bone suspension maybe. It gave it a different feel that I really like. I don't know, but I never choose that. I'm about to make this thing do something. So the whole engine platform and my goal of making this run like one of these other Rains is just out of the window. I'm going to change my goal, or the car company's goal for this car. It's not going to be, see, they said the downforce at top speed is too high, causing the suspension to bite. They didn't tell me that. The car has some severe issues with wheel spin. Last time, they wasn't even telling me that. They say 3.2 Longerie. Take out that double clutch, make it a straight manual. We want this to be a fun car. We like the severe issues with wheel spin, but we don't want it to go in the third gear. So we'll just fix this so the wheel spin don't go in the third gear. I mean, not high in the third gear. Who want to be wheel spinning in third gear? You're going to lose it. So she still got them severe issues with wheel spin. We're going to do this by changing this engine. Let's build the engine from the block body up, man. That's what's going to do. New engine project. First of all, this is the rain test. I think we got to go some bigger in the... I'm going to go, man, what we going? We got to go crazy on it. Do this fit? Oh my gosh, I never built a V16. That's a Formula racing car though, huh? If you go in front wheel drive, it won't work, but it work if you go rear wheel drive. Now these CCs ain't gonna work. Hold on, this is a V16. I never built one, I don't know nothing about them. I know they're gonna be different. I think that's, what is a V16 even in? It's about to be in that new Rain. Oh, it's a 300. All right, dude. Somebody gonna get their dogs blew off. It fit. Naturally aspirated with dual overhead cams. The 5. But the stroke is bigger than the bore. I don't like that. That work? Oh my gosh. They letting that work, dude, in this car? Are they just letting that work? Period. Oh my gosh, I'm about to make this broken. I'm trying to get what I'm trying to get. Stop tripping. This is a 402 V12. I mean it ain't even a V12. This is a V16. What do they put a V16 in? A Formula car? We're making a V16. Watch how I had this running this quick. So it's magnesium. It's got a 402, it's 402 with a 3.288 bore and a 2.9 stroke. Dual overhead cams with the 5 valves with ALSI, aluminum or whatever, ALSI. And so then we're gonna go billet steel, lightweight titanium, lightweight forged pistons with a harmonic damper. And we'll take the quality to 5. We don't have to make it the best. We might want to use that later. Tell me what they ever put a V16 in. This gonna get it. If you can't get the tooth, this gonna just make the car heavier and clunkier, huh? Shit, let's see. We're gonna go a 10-4 at the initial compression, but we'll move that around. Cam profile, sport profile on the cam. Not a race profile. And some medium stiff lifters with VTs on all intakes. No, just one intake on all cams. And they got the rev RPM at 6,200. Since this is I'm gonna leave it there. Forget rev and high. This is a 2 engines in one. All right. So forget a turbocharger. We want natural aspiration. And we're gonna go with obviously injectors, direct injectors per cylinder with a race intake manifold that's rather large. Let the gas stay the same. Shoot the fuel map up to rich for throttle response. And set that quality at about a 10. You're gonna do this yourself. Watch how good this engine turn out. I'll build these things, it'll be fun. So, if you got headers on this, you want what? Long tubular, not tubular race, maybe mid tubular. That's what I want. And then maybe kind of large mid-tubular. I'm not gonna build this out to the race specs yet. This is ridiculously looking crazy. Bypass valve in your dual exhaust? No. Exhaust right now about 3.5 inches with a high flow catalytic converter, because you want this a nice quiet car that's fuel efficient, but you put the high flow three-way. First muffler straight through, second muffler straight through. We having issues with downforce only. I told you, bro. I'll build the engine to be fun. That's hecka fun. That's only doing 600 horses, and we got issues with downforce. We ain't tripping off issues with downforce now. Let's make the engine stronger. All right, so let's look at the engine. 658 horses. What about if you do no first muffler? But first, let's fix this downforce so the chart work right. I just gotta fix that. Oh Lord. There we go. All right, now they'll let me do other things. So if I change this from what to what? We want at least 1,000 horses just on the string, on a naturally aspirated engine. I changed this from first muffler from none to straight through, and it went 658 to 658.5. Okay. If I make the second muffler none, 658.5, 659 more horsepower. Now, if I got no mufflers at all, we're gonna be dealing with that. Didn't even help too much, so at least muffle it. Do 2 baffled mufflers, and you got a nice sounding car with 256 horsepower. You only lost 4 horsepower, and you got a nicer sounding car. Your exhaust ain't maxed out, is at 90%. We're gonna go down, get it right on 100%. Let's see what happened if we did put race headers. From a 250 to, we gained 3 horsepower. I don't want that, the extra weight and the labor cost, or the extra labor cost. We're gonna go up to a 5 in quality. So she's doing about 600 horses straight out the box. I haven't tested the engine yet, but I can see the flow colors and the piston colors. This is gonna be a pretty good build. She gonna stay green. So I don't build them stressful engines. Let's put some stress on this thing. I'm pushing up the bore. She just went up to 6. Oh yeah. See, push up that bore, and she just went up to 673 horses. We boring her out some. We're gonna go to about this now is a 423. Now it's a 427, and she got almost 700 horses. Let's bore it out to 700 horses. There goes 699. That's 700 horses just by the bore, increasing the bore. Now we don't want to get too wild. It won't fit in the car now. So we gotta go back. We're gonna take down some stroke. That ain't gonna help. I'm gonna go down on this bore until she just only fit in the car. There she go. She barely fit. All right. So that works. Now let's see what the horsepower's at. She at 658 again. That's cool. Racing cam. 650. Go slower with the cam profile. Next, we're gonna take some compression down. 655. We're gonna lower this compression. That 10.4 compression ain't gonna get it with a 12 V12. I mean V16. What's a V16? All right, so we at 656. We're gonna go from 10.4 compression to 9.4. No, that's just going down. Let's raise the compression. 10.4 to 11.4. 11.4 to 1. Yeah, 668. Let's see if she can push 12.4 to 1. 678. 13.4 to 1. Now you're getting a high compression engine. She went down in the horsepower. So 12.4 is the proper compression right now. Now let's see how much RPM stress she gonna take. Obviously, she has 6,200, 6,300, 6,400, 65. She could probably go well to 7,000. That's 7,000 RPMs. She doing good. 8,000 RPMs. Lovely. 9,000 RPMs. No stress. Oh my gosh, she about to be a runner. 10,000 RPMs. All right, she had 10,000 RPMs. 11,000 RPMs. She's starting to see some pressure on the crank and she's losing power right there. So we're gonna go 10.5. Looking good at 10.5. V16 pushing the 10.5 RPMs, now doing 773 horsepower. Stiffen up these springs, get up to 800 by stiffening the springs. Hold on, are loosening the springs. Let's see. Springs too loose, we got valve float. 773. It's still staying in the 773s. Cam profile. Now you just gotta start tweaking stuff. All right, it's almost about best she could do. Let's see if we can increase the quality. 782, the best quality materials will give us a 797, almost 800 horses. Naturally aspirated V12 that we haven't tested yet. Let's raise this fuel map. That made her slower. Lower the fuel map. Lower the fuel map. We're gonna run her a little bit lean. Not that lean. Retard this time is 793. About the closest I got to 800 horses. 794. 796. Let's hit that 800 right here. Almost 790. 797.5. We're gonna hit the 800 horses right here. All right, that's about the highest it's gonna go with the fuel map. Let's advance the timing. You know about that, right? Should I retard the time? Yeah, advancing the timing got me at 799. 800 horses. So she hit 800 at the dot with a nice power band and hitting 10,000 RPMs. I don't want to stress her, but like I said, I don't build those stressful engines too much, but let's go a little further. I want to try to build a little stressful engine. So we're gonna push this to about, I'm dealing with the manifold size and it didn't help to make it bigger. Let's see if it helps to make it smaller. Yep, 804, so it likes a smaller manifold. So we up to 812 by making the manifold smaller. 816. 808, now we go back to that 816 and tweak something else. Yeah, this is what I call a game, like, you know what I'm saying? This is fun to me, just messing with numbers and stuff. So what if I took off these tubular mid headers and threw on tubular race? Nope, it was too powerful. 1,000 horses instantly. The downforce, oh, that's when I'm gonna stop right there. The downforce is too high, but that don't got nothing to do with this engine running. That's downforce, the suspension. So we got 1,000 horses on the dot, up to 11, naturally aspirated, up to 11. Now, if you learn how to read this graph here, you can see that the torque kicks in at about, look, it's like 430 pounds of torque instantly. And the max torque it get to is 600 pounds at about 6,000 RPMs. And it hold to about 500 pounds of torque all the way up to 1,000 horsepower. I like this smooth torque band, and you could do a lot with this. If you want to set the car to be a born rubber beast, since you're starting out at about 1,200 RPM with 430 pounds of torque, you could just do that if you want to. And as I go through, I don't even have to test the engine. Because as I do this, you see that my crank is only taking 3% stress at the end. To have a safe engine that still is more powerful than this, which I'm about to build, this one is gonna be more powerful than this. This is engineering. And so what we're gonna do is put about 9% stress on the crank after we solve this downforce problem. Because that'll hold you back and just raise the car up hecka high while you working on it, basically. Like, ain't nobody gonna have that car drop to the ground while they working on it. That's kind of like what they telling me right now. So what I'm gonna go to the ride height and just raise it up hella high, 13 inches. See, it solved that. So now you go back to the car. Like, who gonna, now it's still got the 1,000 horses. Do it sound mean? It don't sound mean. How about making it sound mean? Let's take all that muffle off. That'll push up to at least 1,100 horses. It'll have bad gas, but it's gonna sound better in the next game. So we're gonna go no mufflers, no muffler, no catalytic converter. Bow, what we get? We at 1057. She gonna sound crazy though. But we at 1057. Take the mufflers off. How about increasing the quality of the headers to 10? Nope, that didn't do nothing. So don't spend that money. It only gave you 1 horsepower. All right, well, this is 1,058 horses, brand new build. Naturally aspirated, no turbo, no stress on the crank, 3% stress on the crank. Haven't tested the motor yet because I want to do more. I don't never do a real stiff race profile cam. Let's see what starts happening. Oh, 1,100, that quick. 1,100 horses by stiffening up the cam profile. This about to be 1,200 horses. So this is a supercar. Don't even think they'll let this go off the line without paying. All right, the price is going down. I mean, the horses is going down, man. Too stiff of a cam, the horses start going down. So you want to get it right on that number. And I had seen one, yes, this is 1,151 horses. I'm not touching none of this no more. Let's deal with some RPMs. 10.6, 10.7. Let's see if we could get her to be a 1,100 RPM runner. See how my crank is taking on stress now? 9% stress. So that's that 10% stress I wanted to get if I do 11,000 RPMs. But why I want more RPMs if the power stopped producing? See, look. So it don't make no sense. So go back to build a smart engine. All right. That's perfect. This game is loving me. They like, who is this guy building this remarkable feat of? All right, do this running on unleaded, super, no, we need better gas. Ultimate 95. That should also push up something. Let's try Ultimate 95. Nah, it didn't do nothing. We're gonna run 93. What about Premium 90? You know, 93, this is optimized for 93. Now, the throttle response isn't what I wanted to be on this car. You know how to fix that? Plenty of ways. But since the fuel map is set how I want it, I'm going into the engine. I'm gonna take this throttle response from 66 to about 100. About tampering on the engine. And it's not that hard. It took a long time to figure it out, but once I started figuring it out, throttle response has something to do with rotational mass as well. Once you get past all of your mechanisms for delivering the gas, true throttle response becomes from reactivity of the engine, its ability to react. And a lot of rotational mass on the crank. Look at this number. Throttle response, 65.4. All I'm gonna do without jeopardizing the engine is take rotational mass. I have a harmonic damper on there, but we need to extract rotational mass off the crank. You know, you learn this when you build the engines in real life, man. You go buy that cheaper crank, the lightweight crank, and if you got a balancing, like I deal with a C2 Rotax engine. If you got a balancing shaft in there, you probably want a lighter one, or you know, that's what I'm doing right now. So let's see what happens. We're trying to not get more horsepower. What we're trying to do is get better throttle response than 65. We're gonna change that to 100. So we're gonna do it click by click. Right now, the balancing mass is 11 pounds on the down by the crank on the harmonic damper. IR on the balancing shaft. So when I click down one. I think if you got a harmonic damper, you don't have a balancing shaft. If you see, notice how this is turning green every click I give. Now it says 65.9. One more click. Nope, it still says, 66.3. See, it's just gonna go up as I take mass off. My throttle response is gonna go up as I take mass without affecting anything but the crank's potential, because I'm dealing with the balancing mass on the crankshaft. So notice here, you got the indicator of the crank stress right here at lower torque, and then you got it at high RPM, I mean. Now, you gotta walk the fine line to get the throttle response you want without stressing the engine too much. So the only thing I'm watching is this throttle response and my crank, because I ain't tripping off the horsepower it takes away or produces. It's gonna make your car feel hecka funner when you're inside of a game. And it'll also make people desire your builds over other people's builds. You get in some car and they got turbo lag because that person was too juiced about building a car with a turbo on it. When the turbo on it ain't what you want is the response inside of the vehicle. So I built plenty of cars with some laggy ass turbos. See, now I'm almost down to no weight on the balancing shaft and I'm already at 84% throttle response. But my crank is stressing out to a 10%. I'm not mad, that's close. If you start getting to 12%, it's gonna be a non-reliable car. So let's see how low I could go. I took, the balancer shaft is at -7 pounds. We're at 12% crank. It's still not red, and they're not giving me no warnings about the engine taking no stress. So we got our throttle response up to an 87 just by doing that. Now, what else? Think about it. I'm gonna increase the quality of the materials because I'm not building this car to sell inside of this game. So that just solved all my crank problems by using a better crank. Over here, we got 87, still got an 87% throttle. What else you deal with when you want throttle? You can deal with some type of intake air, but you kind of want to deal with what? Some gas. Just cut to the chase. So this fuel map right here is we're gonna have to richen this car up because we only getting the 87% throttle response, and that's not good for Rain Automotive. I'll be slapping people, my mechanics in the head. Bro, go get that to 100. Bow. I'm just playing. Look, so we pushing up this fuel map. We already at a 91% after taking all that weight off of the, if we had all that weight on the balancer shaft, you would never be able to see this 100 number that I'm about to get, that I knew I was about to get because I like doing this. So look, 99, 108 throttle response. Woo! This mug about to be a runner. With all of this, that I can still squeeze more out of the engine, yo. Y'all, why not squeeze it? Because sometimes I just be like, I'll build that later or something. All we have is an intake manifold under a bit of stress, so let's raise it up a bit. We want to build all green engines. Raise up the intake manifold a bit. I don't care if the horsepower going down or up. And apparently it's going up. So dang, this is what happened. Now you could come in the same game and try to do things and be getting different outcomes, dude. It's really about how, the computer never gonna tune the engine for you with all these horses. If you click AI tune, it's just gonna make it be a moderate engine. So I learned a lot from watching people on YouTube, and I'm contributing back too. Now she got 1,200, I said 12,000, 1,247 horses with all green intake manifold, all green valves, all green headers, exhaust, no turbo on it, throttle response 100, knocking, zero knocking, no nothing. I don't even have to test this engine. Like, you feel me? But what else do you want to do? Since it's so green, you want to squeeze more out of it. How? Dang. You're already getting 1,200 horses. How do you get more horses out of this? I got the most gas running through it. I got perfect compression. Oh, let's see what the RPM's gonna do. Because it's still going up now. So we're gonna see if we could go to 11,000 RPMs now. See it start turning back down on me and giving me some stress. So why put the engine through that if it ain't giving you no more good results? So she run hard to 10.5. I'm gonna let her stop at 10.5. 10,005 RPMs on a V16. If this thing say it's still slow, I'm hella mad. What else could I do? Take some weight off of it by just putting the VVTs through one intake. I only lost 40 horses. What's worth more, 40 horses or 9 pounds on the engine? 40 horses. So keep that 20 horses. 20 horses or 9 pounds on the engine. So now she got a whole new build. I'm gonna leave it at that. I think this engine is another green smash engine. It's time to bench test it. Y'all wanna muffle it? Let's at least muffle it. Let's at least put a catalytic converter on it. It's gonna drop the horsepower, but who cares? You don't want a new car sounding so tacky. And then put a baffle muffle, one baffler muffle on. She got 1,200. Let's get it down to 1,200 horses flat by muffling it. Oh no, she got way too low. 1,219 horses. Time to bench test that thing. Is we gonna bench test it? We definitely ain't gonna do too much paint. I'm gonna just do this in the sump. All right. Bench test time. Even though you already know the result. This is a runner built by Smash. Let's go. Nothing went off the green. I need to go work for Mazda or something. I'm capping, but you know what? If you don't think they be in apps like this building their engines before they really do it, you tripping. They definitely not gonna have this type of technology to where it can be placed in the game and they not using it in real life. Everything all green up to. Now let's see. They said she fit. Yeah, she fit. Let's see if she fit. Oh, she fit. Oh. She fit nicely, looking good. She could have even been wider. Why was they telling me she couldn't be wider? Oh man, we're gonna make this wider. So to make it wider, I mean to bore it out more, because boring it wouldn't push it forward. They tripping, bro. Big bore in this thing. I'm going all the way. I'm going up on the bore. They lied to me. So we get more horses out this bore. Now that they see us in the car, bore that thing out. Look, she a 422. The horses ain't going up no more. What happened? Oh, yes it is. The exhaust is, all right. I ain't playing. I'm gonna achieve what I wanna achieve. 1,300 horses? Ridiculous. Oh, now I just finally got to a part where she really don't fit. Hold up. They lying to me though. I seen how much more. So they saying she don't fit longitudinally. I mean, this way. But how is me boring her? Or I guess boring her is wide now each cylinder. And this ain't a 4-wheel drive, so why they got me living up to 4-wheel drive standards? She could I got her, man, they tripping. I'm making it bigger. I'm about to sneak this out of here. All right, this is a 409. Let's see what horses she got. Back down to 1,200. I was getting up bigger than that. Why is they lying? So a V90 is wider than a V60? Let's look and see. Let's see which one is V60. Oh yeah, you're gonna get more space out that V60. What about the horses? She dropped down, hell no, to under 1,000. V90, stay on that V90 16. There you go, 1,200. All right, well, I'm learning. I'm still sneaking this up because I think they're lying to me. When I look into the car, I clearly see more space. But they telling me that it's stretching the other direction. So what I gotta do is fool the computer. See, right now I can fool it because it's saying it's filled to 101%, but it's not giving me a warning over here. So let me raise the quality, see what that have to do. Probably don't mean nothing. So I'm gonna try to fit this and see if it fit like this with this bigger board. It fit. Look at all the extra space. What is they talking about? Man, I'm about to look at this without the body on it. Oh yeah, I feel them. They like, it really don't fit, bro, because you got engine, look, you got engine running all into the whip. I can pull it forward and I got pull forward space. But I mean, this definitely could be wider, but that ain't how it works, because you're not gonna get wider without getting longer. Damn, that's engine. Now, if that thing don't run, I'm give up. So let's pull that engine forward. They don't got positioning like me. Plus it was, they had it, was that me? Yeah, that's so the mufflers could go. We pulled the engine forward to get it all up out the, look, it's still poking through the car. So I feel them. I was like, it don't fit, bro. It fit. It's gotta be a mechanic. Lee, that's like a 18-wheeler engine. It's probably gonna be, if it's slow, I quit forever. Should we make it, put it in the sleeper body? Yeah, put it in the sleeper body, bro. Put it in the station wagon body, just for the fun of it. That's gonna be clean. Nah, she already got her body. I ain't mad at that. I'll freak that and make it different. We ain't gonna do that now, but tired of looking at that standard color. Alright. Just real quick. Put a little lighter to it real quick. Hold on. Yeah, that look better. Better to look at. Alright, change the rims. You don't want to look at that all day. Hold on. I mean, I ain't going in on the details, but while I'm working on it, I just want it to look kind of cool, right? Oh, yeah. Okay. Alright, that looks a little decent. I ain't sure. So, let's get back to how fast is it? Oh my God, that's so slow. What are they doing? I'm gonna figure this out. Nothing gonna help you get that fast unless you longitudinal all-wheel drive, man. This got a 2-1. I didn't even have to do nothing to achieve that 2-1. I used to be clicking these buttons all the time. Man, I'm heckin' mad at these cars. They're not gonna let you get nothing that go under no 2-1, bro. That's the fastest. You've been maxed out the game. What are you trying to do? 2 seconds? They don't even got no cars I mean, only cars that can do that. That's better than the Tesla. It do 2-1 so easy, but I don't want this longitudinal all-wheel drive crap. So I don't care what it do. It's gonna do a 3-1. It got an automatic manual shifter, and that's what it is. Car has severe issues with wheel spin. Good. I'm about to just make this be a donut machine. I ain't even care. Oh, the reason why I like this car so much, I forgot, is how good she handled. So let me make her, let's see what top speed she likes. She might like some top speed with this engine. You know, everything ain't got to do numbers like that. I'm going to see if she like top speed. And she's still doing 0 to 60 in 3.3 seconds. What can you say? You can't be spoiled. 3.1 seconds. I gotta get her down to where she don't got the significant issues with wheel spin. That's way down here at 3.6, man. That's disgusting. 3.3. All right, that's cool. I'm not building this no longer. I haven't achieved dual clutch. Nope, slower. This is a regular manual, man. That's what I'm gonna like about it. It handled, it got longitudinal rear-wheel drive. The V16 didn't help nothing. I got cars faster than this. But it was fun to build. Now let's work on the drivability. Cause I don't like no sporty cars. Take the sportiness out of it. Oh, it's super sporty too. There we go, drivability going up as I take down the sides of the front tire. 99% drivability, 78% sportiness. That's my style. We're going to go to, the brakes is braking under 97 already. Let's make them bigger because I'll get up to that 94 sometimes. This is a good format. I mean, this is a good platform that we're working on. This probably could be a different type of a race car. I'm not achieving nothing by bringing the front brake force down. I'm gonna just leave it, the brakes is on hit. Let me pull that down so you see. Yeah, that's not changing nothing. I'm gonna change my pad type to all the way racing. That didn't change nothing either. Fact is, if you're braking in 97 feet, that's good braking. So none of this is changing that. I'm gonna go up for the quality and something did change. High cost, that's it. All right, that's fine. Let me put one brake piston on the front brakes and see what happens. They went up. All right, that's done. She cool, she a cool platform, but she ain't a top speeder. But look, she definitely a runner. She do 3.2, that ain't nothing hard to achieve. She got that good wheel spin that I'ma like to play with. Since she ain't, drop traction control. All right, and the best traction control. Let's go see. You're still doing a 3.2. No safety package. If I put advanced 40 safety package on it, 1940s, that's just old seat belts and buckles. No airbags, no nothing. All right. She done. Besides the sway bar, we gonna got this rollers at 4%. I don't like that. Even though they passive, they gonna stay that you can't adjust them once you get in the game. But if you adjust them before the game, the car gonna be running. See this 4 degree? Now I got the roll of the car already down to 2 degrees. I don't like more than a 1.5 degree roll. I don't want the car leaning left and right, especially if I'm in VR. And I'm handling the corner. I want a little bit of front roll, but I'm stiffening up this back all the way up to about 9,500. Whoever just subscribed to my channel, thank you. You know, I ain't worried about the suspension, but look, let me show you. I was breaking this down the other day. What this is the chart of your front, when your front tires hit a bump and when your back tires hit a bump. And you want these lines to run together because you don't want your car wobbling all over the place. And so this ain't good enough for me because my front is rebounding a lot quicker than my rear, which I'll feel when I'm driving the car. So what I'm gonna do is go to the front. First, I'm gonna soften the front springs in attempts to drop down the red line. Let's see if it happens with one click. Click. Oh, so it didn't drop it down, it pushed it to the right. So that was good. I still need to drop it down. So I soften my springs a little bit. How do I drop it down? I need to make it not hit the front damper so fast, I think. So as I'm gonna soften up the front dampers, 2 clicks, 2 clicks. As you see, it came down, but it's still not matching the wave band. But this car is a well-running car, because as the front dial is down, the back one is depressing too. So look at that point right there. That is the point when both your front and your rear shocks are depressed, springs are depressed at the exact same time, and now they're rebounding, and your front is rebounding, but they're rebounding equally. So you got an even ass car, and then they pull off, look, even. And so learning how to read this type of stuff let us know how the car handles and let us know how you want to set the car up. If you don't, this is a smooth ride right here. And so, and it only got 19% roll. I'm not tripping. I'm gonna let this stay like this. This is why they got this score over here on the drivability factor at 108%. All right, and they got the sportiness at 100%. Over here, you see drivability just for steering, 99%, and for sportiness, they got it a 79, and I like that low sportiness. Sportiness is just how much the ass gonna kick out when you hitting the corner. High sportiness gonna give you a big kick out. So now we didn't do nothing to make this car look no better than the generic car that they gave us, but I'll do that in some other time, because I want to change the look. I don't want it looking all the way like this. But at least it needs just some elementary lights. I'm gonna go old school with one of my designs. This ain't gonna be another threat. So I've been trying to do some weird designs lately. I'm gonna do something weird. Like, I think something like the skinniest lights in the world is a new design that's gonna come in the future, right? Them lights ugly, it's messed it up, so hold on. But you know, in the future, they're gonna have these skinny ass lights that's just hella bright. So I'm just going with my idea real quick. I know these look like they on a Camaro or something, but when I get my idea off, it's gonna look different. See, like some Night Riders, almost skinnier than that. It's gonna look futuristic. I dang near want to exaggerate. Yeah, because it's like my example of exaggeration. So the skinniest lights in the world, who cares? Because you won't really even be seeing, dang, that was the lights. Now, it ain't funky yet, but I could get funky with it. I just got to do something. She need to be mean mugging. Mean mug. Put a mean mug on that thing. Is that ugly? Yes. Them lights, I like them lights. See, I build stuff I like. She might need to look more massive in the front. Don't put it all up on the tank though, bro. Let the grill, let the thing cover it some. I look kind of mean with them lights. Y'all like my lights. Y'all like my style, B. Come on now. Y'all know I'm gonna design something. It's gonna look the way you like it. That's too much. Look like a Lexus. All right, I messed this one up. First it was looking good. Now it's looking too much. All right, I ain't gonna do too much of this though. Like I said, I do this in my own fun time. It's just fun to do. We'll see. Oh, I know. I just need something in there. So since I'm going with this new futuristic sleek look, I'm gonna do everything futuristic sleek. Feel me? Yeah, I'm like, well, I mean, hey, he kind of looks sad. I don't want no sad muscle car. Ugh. Hum-de. All right, classic smash. Look, we're gonna go upgrade futuristic. Let's go upgrade futuristic on the look. Upgrade futuristic looking cool, but you gotta poke that in. It can't be sticking out like that. That's hella ugly. Make it smaller. Yeah, upgrade futuristic. Now, it ain't futuristic until I finish putting my twist on it. Look. You gotta get that brain game up. Ever seen a grill like that? All right, that's cool enough. Now we're gonna stick with the same thing for my futuristic light thing. Instead of doing the all this old stuff that we doing on cars right now, let's just do something people ain't doing with no lights. And so this is the skinny thing. My new skinny thing. You just slap that right. That's cool too. That's not futuristic, but it's different. But nothing bulky should be on a supercar, right? Everything need to be sleek. So that's the brakes. Feel me? But you're gonna do this more stylish and you're gonna make the brake span for the whole rear at least. So when you're driving, not that long. That's all we doing. That ain't gonna work right there. Yeah, that thin brake, yeah, that's clean. Now what the brakes would be, this is a supercar. You don't put brakes, you put vents. I'm just having fun. What's up, Mika? It's my birthday, I'm chilling, I do's this. I'm just making a supercar real quick. We was just designing something. I'm putting vents where the brake lights used to be. Cause we gotta have some creativity. Clone fixture in place. Mirror. Feel me? This is a different whip. And the vents gonna be hubby. What's going on? I'm adding content to my page for other things I do. If you go look back to my at my page all throughout the years, I know you think that's ugly, but I don't care. I'm making a new invention. Somebody think, see, it ain't sleek. That's why you think that part is ugly. If I make it sleek, look, make these vents work. Yeah, there you go. So the person won't know if they brake lights are vents, and then they gonna see the brakes light up from a different place. They really never gonna run into the rear of this car. You gotta use some sense. Look, why would they run into the rear of the car when they thought these was the brakes? Then they see the lights hitting a different place. Let's cut some vents through this thing real quick, man. Got some vents through this thing. Make it look different. That's my fat side vent that I just love so much. Let me see. I'm gonna make it better. Like, we gotta cut through this thing. Doing too much. Hold on. Because when I hit a corner, so you take away the imprint of the door, so they can't tell which way the door's open, B. I ain't about to have no door line right there. Because it's supposed to be high price, right? So we gonna fool people and make them say, how that door open? Feel me? By doing this. Smear that door line out. Bow. But not in the front. I ain't gonna do it too much. Y'all know I got some taste. You gotta pull it back in and make it not be so overplayed. I still see it's kind of smeared the door line too. You might think that thing raised open up. That's ugly, but I ain't tripping. Let's carve them things out real deep into the car. Just crazy deep. Why you got a vent going into the door? Like, you gotta have some sense. The vent need to go into the rear of the car. Like that. Yeah, now you don't know how them doors open, huh? See, them look like they gotta open up. That's cool, just a little something. The rims and stuff is all fake, but I gotta lower this mug before I test it. I put the suspension up hella high in order to work on the car. Now she's riding too low. All right, I wish I could put bigger rims, but I definitely could offset them mugs. Damn. Yeah. Yeah. I could deal with all the other things. I mean, I don't like that cut on the side of the door, but don't hate on me. I'm about to run another ugly vent through the car just for the fun. Why? Because this is exactly my idea of fun. If you don't know, now you know. And it's got a V what? Don't say, oh, he's just damaging the car. I'm just trying to make it creative. Hold on. I'll fix this. See, this is why when somebody be in the studio while you writing a rap and they can't see, you might be in this phase of your rap and they like, oh, that's ugly. I don't like that. But let me position it how my brain thinking first. Then say it's ugly. But I sure can't do it. Maybe I'll put these like, oh yeah, that look cool. Yeah, there you go. See? You thought they was ugly till I finished. Now shut up. I'm just playing. That ain't bad, right? Them little vents up front. Yeah, that definitely didn't turn out ugly. All right, I ain't gonna do this all day, but we're gonna do something for the comical fun. For the stupid, comical, John Owens fun. We slapping a double. Hey, babe. We slapping a double. What you call it? Hold on. We slapping a double blower. Like it's just gonna look stupid. Somebody gonna be like, why would they put that on that car? But when the speeds hit, you gonna love me for it. See what I mean? Where the blowers and stuff at, man? We're gonna go to scoops. Like we're gonna put some ridiculous stuff on the hood. The most ridiculous is just gonna be childish, like this. But I ain't built one of these yet, so I wanna get childish real quick. Look at this. Come on, would they let it come in? Here we go. Oh my gosh, don't do that. Oh, it's looking right on it locked right on the V12. I love this game. Did you see how that locked right on the V12? I mean, the V16? Oh, nah, don't do that. Oh, that's crazy. It just slapped on, and when you drive, you're going to see these going, oh, no, man, don't do that. That's just too much. Because you won't be able to see when you're driving. It make the car look old. It makes the car look old. But I just want to do it on the V16. Golly. Now, this is just for graphic effects. This is not changing the build of the motor I did. Apparently, they're going to have to reset that up. Like, they're going to have to reset that up. What if I went and looked at my horses right now and it was just like 50 million? Because this is just for graphic effects when you're in the fixtures. That's stupid. Don't put that on there. But I just want to. I'll build an old school with one of these. But we do want to come a new though, looking different, like mixing the old with the new, right? So let's mix the old with the new, man. That might be weak. Once I change the color of it and stuff. That's weak, huh? Nah, not really. If we get to see it function when it runs, is it touching the hood? It don't. It look like it's close to touch. I can't tell if it's touching. It's touching. It just give a crazy effect from the side. Like, look. Oh, that's with that glare. You can't tell it was touching. That's weak. Say weak or not in the chat. I'm not mad if it's weak. I want to put something hot. Let me see. All right, I'm just gonna go with the traditionals, cause these gotta be slapped on the old school, like, you know. But I definitely can't do nothing like this without nothing monstrous. This is my favorite one, man. But if you skew this one out too bad, it always start to look like different cars that you've seen on the market. But if you get it just right, it might could look original. Whatever. All these cars looking the same because I'm not doing the conforming. Now, if I go watch and learn how these other dudes is doing it, man, they'll go like this. Let me show you. It don't never work for me when I try to do it, though. You could just take stuff and make it conform to shapes and do different stuff. Let me see. But look what happened when I do it, see? I gotta figure this out. Uh-oh, now I just figured something out. See, this is how you get to start changing the shape of the whole car. Let me see. What is it doing? Hold on. I got it now. I'm gonna pull this to where I want it. Watch. You can use stuff like this and start coming anew. See? What is it doing? Nope. But the people who know what they doing be like, oh, see, now it's trying to give me this new hood. I could, nope. But I'm just saying, you can see how you actually could start building your own thing for real, for real. Dude, that's so crazy. I mean, trust me, I got ideas. Watch, I'm gonna take this to the back of the car. If your brain ain't got imagination, these is tools and resources. Watch this. Not that. These sides is looking crazy. But when I pull it to the back, we're gonna start see how I want to conform. See, now if I painted that and then drew a window in it, it would be the car. But let me show you. All right. Is that the same shape of the back now? Nope, it's just giving me these two things poking up on the side. It's similar to the shape of the back, so what I would do is go into 3D and ask it to give me something a little bit different and to go back to 2D. Let me see. So it's just conforming to it all the way harsh. And these little things at the side ain't doing nothing for me. I want to use this to change something, but I ain't. Why am I designing this car and not running it? I want to do one more crazy smash design. I think where to put it. Some fake air. I mean, some smash dynamics. Maybe right here. This is what my new dynamic space is, but I'm gonna try to do it better than the last car. So this is biting off my other build, taking these things. I imagine them being some type of wind tunnels, right? Thanks for whoever just subscribed. Sometimes I go off on a ledge and do different type of content, and I know people enjoy different stuff. Let's flip this over. So it's these wind tunnels I put on the original Rain that they came out looking cool. I'm gonna try to redo them on this car because it gives it an original effect and then don't be looking like the same car body. The goal is to make it look like we're using these things right here to channel wind into a vent that's at the back of the car, right? And so they bit this design off of, This is all in my imagination. But this car company bit this design off of my car company, which is Rain. And so I'm gonna just execute the design for them, even though they're some biters. Let me see. You take this one, right? First, I should move this forward. Take this one and cut a nice groove into the car, really deep, that people can see. First, put it position right. Pull it down. I ain't gonna let me pull it down. All right, let me try to cut a nice groove into this car. Deep. So that look cool, right? It don't look, it look fake because it's going the wrong. I cut it too deep and so it started going the wrong direction. Let me see. Now it's going the right direction, see? So what does this do? What is the function of it? Is really to make it appear functional. I'm going to jet engine, I'm going to stream air into it from this thing I'm building. So first let me get it down where I want it and rotate it in 3D. Well, 2D. Right? So you see that vent on the car? So in my imagination, this is some high price technology that make your car go faster. I'm gonna widen it up. Now it's just ready to receive the air. Now let's just get it back where it should be. And we're gonna push it over. Now that's almost a perfect, right? But it don't got the technology piece, this, to make it work. So you gotta make this look sleek if this is a high price car, and it still gotta work. So how does this actually work? It captures air and forces it into the thing, huh? All right, so let me freak this. This ugly little thing that's about to turn out beautiful is gonna look like technology. And when you investigate the car, you're gonna be thinking, that was well designed. Hold on. So first of all, we dealing with something that should be looking high priced, right? So this type of shape doesn't suit your brain for thinking that it's high priced. What your brain wants to see is something sleek and slender. So I'm gonna suit your brain and fix it. Watch this. See, it should be more like that. Feel me? Now your brain thinking it might be more high priced, but it ain't working. It don't look functional yet because of the angling. And so in order to fool a person like, yo, that's really doing something, that ain't fooling you like it's doing something because of the angling. And so, and the sizing. And so I'm gonna work on that. And positioning and everything. And it's gonna wind up, it's not gonna be on one side of the car. Once I get it right, it'll duplicate. And then it's gonna start, see now it's starting to look like it's functional. So if we wasn't just focusing on that, and I was just like, look at this new car, and we was going like that and doing all that, you see what I'm saying? But let me duplicate it. It ain't that bad, but it's just something I'm trying to freak. Dang. Mirror. What happened on the mirror? It's still, this one look, it still looked too bumpy. Something wrong. I messed it up. I messed it all the way up. This is what the problem is. Hold on. It's not going into the car. But that's too round, so I'm gonna flatten it and push it down. All right, now we want it just like that. Channel in the air. Is it touching the car? Look like it's sticking off the car. I still gotta fix that. Cause that's weak. Maybe it can't be this short. So maybe I have to keep it a little longer. Let me see. It's just a dumb design. Now it's looking all round again. So instead of doing that, I'm gonna push it down and then try to add some more features. I don't know. Pull this down now that it's round. Make it a little bit wider. At least it looks semi-functional, but that overlap is boo-boo. Hold on, I gotta rotate it. Well, that's working, but kinda gotta line that up. Now that's looking all right. Now it gotta be just a little skinnier. Look, to me, I'm just going off my own imagination of whether I would have thought this was functioning or not. And I kind of see is what's making me think it's fake. That's kind of going. It's just that this overlap right here is horrible. So pull this forward. Now that worked, bro. That's something doing something. That don't look like it's doing nothing on the car. Somebody said building the 62 mile per hour. Oh, 62, 0 to 60. It says 62 mile per hour in 2 seconds. 0 to 62 miles per hour equals 100 kilometers. All right, that's how they try to do it. 100 kilometers is 62 miles per hour. So they don't say 0 to 60 no more. You clearly see that thing look functional, y'all. And it made the car look a little different. Tell the truth. That's all I could do. I mean, but this still a hoopty. Let's slap some more vents on it. I'm just venting out. Every vent you put, they think it costs more money. Look. All right, that's enough. That's a weak one though. All right, finally, let's run her. And if she'd be so disappointing after all this, I'm gonna laugh. I'm gonna cut this door smaller and lower. Higher. All right, that's ugly. So cool. So what? So you want it to be really ugly? Come on. Let's go on and hit the block and some ugly stuff. Make these sleek, yo. And that ain't ugly, man. I'm gone. That's a V16. Y'all tripping. Oh, you know what do look fun? You'll go crazy doing this for the whole rest of the night. Trying to go to sleep. These don't look fun coming through the top, huh? Oh, that's all over there. That's stupid. I got disenchanted. Now that's mean. All right, that's mean. It's something different. It's something different. Skinny light scheme. Oh, you know what else? I'm gonna put one more light in the front. Oh, you done went crazy, boy. You know why? I'm gonna put one little, it gotta look like Spock or something. It can't have, why I got two lights? That's old. Just put one long light across the front. Grab some of these old schools. Make it yellow since you got the already the other two lights. Make it hella skinny. See, that's the trick. Skinny. Now when I'm driving, this light gonna come to the center. They all gonna function as headlights. So if it's gonna have two, oh yeah, that's clean. Look. Told you gotta have some style, B. Cause this is a new futuristic car. So it's gonna have the yellow light shining in your face from the bottom, and then the two regular lights. Come on, man, you gotta have some flavor. I'll put a light up here too. And put it on here. Why nobody put lights in different places? Anyway, that's enough. She lightweight, ugly, but she about to run. Let me see. Let's go on and look at that engine again so you can get juiced. Now. No seats, no nothing. We just about to test her. Oh, what's happening in the back? What's going on right there? Oh, my fixture ain't there. I built. Yeah, what's this called, y'all? All right, I know what we about to call it. It's gonna be clean tonight. Cause you know how you put a spin on something? Give me a car name, man. I got the best car names when I think of them. Like this a cheetah? Has there ever been a cheetah? All right, watch this raw car name. Let me see. This about to be a panther? Nah, this ain't no panther. Oh, I got one. Oh, I killed you. I got the best car names. Watch this. This is a Mar-a-Lago. I think I tried the Mar-a-Lago before. See what the Mar-a-Lago's sitting on. Hold on. It's a Mar-a-Lago, bro. The Mar-a-Lago do not run. And it looked cheap like that. You gotta put sleekness into it. Don't worry, I'm gonna put the sleekness, man. See how it started looking more pricey with the sleekness? Come on, man. You gotta learn. Now what else to do? That look weak? Nope, that don't look weak. Mar-a-Lago right on the back. Yeah, that's cool. It's a Mar-a-Lago. But they might have put that someplace else. I don't like how that look, really. Space it out more. Make it skinnier. And put it down lower. I don't know. Put it right on the brake light. No, it was perfect. All right, I'm not about to nitpick this. It definitely ain't looking right, though. Maybe this ain't a Mar-a-Lago then. I think this might be an Arabic car. Ooh! I thought of the clean nine. This ain't, what's an Arabic car? This might be a Hamdulillah, bruh. No, let's make the first African car company. All right, this about to be a Babatunde, boy. All right, bud. Have you some fun in your life. Why you can't imagine an African car company with something high price? You think, oh, that's out of the question. A Babatunde. Oh, Babatunde. You know you would come through in a Babatunde. I need a red, black, and green flag to put on this thing right now. Yeah, that Babatunde, we're going to ride that real quick. It's an African supercar. Overdone with a V16. See if that could keep up. With some skinny front tires. What's going on? Yeah, it's a Babatunde. Y'all can think of a better African car name? Yeah, we probably can. A Babatunde? That look good, though. See, where you thought they was brake lights is vents. I told you this is futuristic. So this is who makes Babatundes? Who is the car company that make a Babatunde? We got to put that name right here. They are called Umbulu. This is a Umbulu Babatunde. You could never imagine that. Umbulu. Can I get the Umbulu Babatunde? Oh, they gonna say the text is too long. They hate. This is racist. Hold on. They don't want me to say boom Babatunde. The text can't be too long. I scooted it over. Now what? Boo. Maybe Ubuntu. No, I'm gonna just say Iwi. Yeah, this is an Iwi Babatunde. Oh, what? They They cheating. They hating on African names. They telling me Iwi is too long. EWE. Dang. This is an Iwi Babatumba. Hold on, let me fix it. Trust me, this gonna look right at the end. So now that I make it, see, everything that you try to do African, your brain don't allow it to happen. Ever since I said this was an African car, what happened in your brain? You start thinking it's not good anymore? It don't make sense. What's an Iwi Babatumba? It's an African car. What's a Hyundai XL? I like the Iwi, fool. But my brain have those issues, so I'm not talking about you only. It's called conditioning and stuff. It started with Tarzan, and it kept going. So if you can't imagine that this is an Iwi Babatumba, oh, I never put the mufflers on it. I was gonna slide out here, Boosie. The Iwi. If you can't imagine that it's an Iwi Babatumba, and it's a high-end car, then you've been conditioned to never think that nothing could come out of Africa. It's simple as that. So this is an Iwi Babatumba with dual exhaust. Where the other pipe go, man? This stuff be dumb. Hold on. You know it got dual exhaust, so why I gotta pull out 2 pipes? Matter of fact, it's gonna have 4 tips. Just for that. Now, if I put it right here, you should instantly duplicate that. Let me see, duplicate, mirror. Oh, yeah, did they route it? They routed look, they routed it to both of the pipes, though. Even though they routed the mufflers hoofty, as long as they're not showing under the car. Now let's get this perspective right. This is Iwi Babatumba from scratch. Pull them pipes out. Let's make it sit more African. Pull them pipe, elongate pipe. Here we go. Wow. Let me see. They sitting kind of in the car, kind of stupid. So let me pull them out some more. Because it's an Iwi Babatumba, they gonna let them pipes be all the way out in the back, looking kind of tacky. Oh, I gotta make these skinnier. Yeah, and then view them. This is still a high price car, right? There you go. I mean, but I want them to be coming out the car. I don't want them to be looking messed up like they looking right now. Yeah. And then, oh, just open up these holes some. Actually, this is Iwi Babatumba, so I'm gonna put some. No, I can't. I should put hella mufflers. That's cool enough. Yeah, that ain't touching nothing. I see some metal defect right here. Metal coming through. You see that? Pay attention to detail. All right. Go where? Go back in some? No, that's messing it up. So go back this way. So. All right, that's cool. They definitely fitting in there now. Is they sticking out too far for a high price car? Heck yeah. No muffler's gonna be out that far on a high price car. So you gotta go stuff them things in there like that. Wow, that's an Iwi Babatumba right there. They need to be over some. Yeah, they tucked in there nice. Yeah, they gonna spit fire. All right, thanks for helping me. That grill's stupid. It looked like some Oakleys. I ain't putting no Bonneville grill. Sorry, man, Iwi Babatumba just got an identity. Now he gonna go strictly African with it. Look, what this do? Let's see what this do. It might be the one. one. That might be the one if you make it the one. That's too fat sticking out. That look like an E-Way Babatumba. Oh yeah, that grill way better. Don't that look like an E-Way Babatumba? All right, yeah, there we go. Oh, I want a fatter lip on this car. Why is the lip not sticking? This better not mess with me. All right, the lip is sticking. All right, see, I'm sorry I started getting too caught up with my E-Way Babatumba stuff. Let's stop. I wasn't even supposed to be doing this part. She's still running the 3-3, but if I click longitudinal, I don't care. I told myself I don't care about that. Just want to see how she runs. She got a nice platform. 3-3 is cool. I know I'm gonna get a 2.7 out of the car. 60 mile per hour. Probably a 2. But we done. That was made from scratch. Not really scratch. You want to make it from scratch, you got to do more. You got to go design you a body. But let's export it. First African car in the whole world. Back. Hold on. Then come on. Oh, somebody said an E5. That would have been hella clean, but the E-Wee is cool too. That Babatumba look real, and y'all like them two things that I put up here now that I exported to tell the truth. They making it look, they look functional. Feel me? Stuff gotta look functional. They definitely look functional. All right, now, Carl, listen. This ain't even Rain Automotive. This is E-Wee. And they really jacked our style. This is a BeanNg. Babatumba. Maybe all the cars I put online is gonna force people to say African names. I'm gonna name them all African stuff. It's almost nap time. Dang, my wife cooked some good, and I don't even be liking like stew and stuff. Oh. Doggy Diamonds just clicked on my phone real quick. All right, we minimized the production of this car because we used some engineers who knew exactly how to get through the game, and so shout out to the engineers who worked on that vehicle, who came up with a V16 car. I mean, is that like a Formula racing car? Naturally aspirated, no turbos. Rear wheel drive without even like no mufflers. And it's only doing a 3.3. What's up with these African engineers? If the Babatumba start right up, I'm gonna be hella mad. Cause they made the E-Wee is made better than my other cars. Cause my cars don't be starting right up in the game. They be doing jungle, 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 jungle. Let's see how this start. It took 4. Oh, it sound mean, dog. That do sound like a Babatumba. See, you done came from the flow up. You didn't put a. Now we gotta inspect the car in BeanNg to see if this African. Oh yeah. They look functional. Look, first it looked like I cut 2 holes in the car, but as you see it with the reflection, it actually looked functional. She's sitting cool. I like that how I sit. Everything don't need to sit low. The mufflers is run how they supposed to be run. Remember on this, we chose the suspension to be different. So it ain't double dog, it ain't double wishbone. We got the single axle running like an old school shaft. Because that's the performance and behavior we want to get out of it. You feel me? Obviously, I know for a fact that when I export engines from that game, they leave this pipe off. Look, they left it off again. But it's still gonna function, but it's something about the graphics where they leave the fan belt, I mean, they leave this belt and this rotor off. But everything else is cool. So, nice 6-speed tranny up in there. Strong parts. Y'all seen us build this thing ground up. Oh, now look at the light effect. Let me turn on the lights. Hold on. See how I told you? Now you know that's a clean new car when the light's coming down the street hitting you with that other light in the middle. And let's look at the brake light effect. Oh, I messed that up. I put one on the brakes. So I used the front light for the brake lights by accident. That shouldn't be coming on. Why is that coming on? Let me turn it off. Yep, see, it's coming. So for some reason, it's still my brake. These some clean brake lights. See how I hit y'all with that new brake light design? But hey, these brake lights got a high beam in the middle of them. So I guess I want to use a different one. All right, let's see how she rolls. She a straight stick, right? Yeah, this is a Babatumba. All right, that's cool. That's cool. She got up a little bit. V what? V16. Now let me go on and ram her up and see if she do her rubber thing. Cause this is why I made her rear-wheel drive. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Oh, the Babatumba ain't gonna be fun. That's why we was doing all this to make her. Now we could give her a speed test, but we did a lot to rebuild this car on a rear-wheel drive platform, and we put that solid dog. The Babatumba naturally aspirated. Oh, remember that throttle response we gave it? Now look, when I hit the throttle, look how the car responds. We had to do that in engineering. Oh, the Babatumba get gas on you, bruh. She's still burning rubber. Hey, this thing might be fast. I told you she's gonna be faster than they said she was. Let's do a quick speed test. Oh no, that was the slowest they said. That was a 3.9. I got a little 4-banger that go faster than that. Hold on. Oh, she couldn't even get to 60 miles per hour that time. She just spent it. Let me try it with the traction control. We built that like that on purpose. But what they say? Speed, oh, 3 point, yeah, it was 3. Oh, we did better than they said. They said this was a 3.3 car. Our first speed run got 3.1. This is slower than the other cars I built. But let's keep on going. We'll whip out the other ones to show what they can. But if you're looking for the digits, the speed test is down here. What it say? 0 to 2.9. So this car doing the 2.9, so it's going under 3s. But let's take off. Let's put it in sports mode. No, we taking off. No, we need some traction control. I don't know which mode this is. I think this just anti-lock brakes. That was 2.9 seconds. Oh no, that was the first. Hold on. Yeah, that was three seconds. So yeah, just like they said, she ain't as fast as the other cars. This is an African Babatumba, and they built it the way they built it on purpose. They built it to be rear-wheel drive to give you this action. Cause if you handle, see that action you wanted to get? That burn rubber action. It was all in the build of the car. And it really hinges a lot on this dog bone, old school, not dog bone, but the old school axle, rear-wheel drive, and everything. So let's see now. One thing Babatumba do got on Rain Automotive. Let me show you what I mean. because I'm in my imagination and y'all ain't. So let me bring y'all into it. Rain Automotive started all this. Can't nobody help mess with a Rain Merkava. Look, Spawn new. So you see me, I just made a spoof of, not a spoof, I made an African, uh-oh, that's the Merkava. Somebody don't like the Merkava, I love it. Now this is the car that I tell anybody, I got a 1 second car on this game. This is the one I'm talking about. So if we look at the trims, they do got different trims. They similar cars. Because it's the GT body style that we building on. But I mean, can't nothing see this. I'm gonna do a speed test on this right now. She's instantly about to do a first try. She gonna do under 2 seconds. I mean, let me go to the right mode. There we go. Look, 2 seconds on the dot. So she did 0 to 60 in 2.07. But if I get a better run in, she could do faster than that. Oh, what that say? It didn't even count that one. Yeah, that's a better run. Oh yeah. Nah, that wasn't a better run. That said 3 seconds. But I got a 2.3 on there. That's a 2.4. All right. Now let me show you something. That's a 2.4. But look. Do it the right way. Now she about to put numbers in the ones, my dude. This is a Merkava. Yeah, that's done already. 1.7 seconds. 1.7 seconds. To be fair to the Babatumba, we need to bring him to the drag strip too, right? To see what it could really do. Ooh, the Babatumba looking clean from the inside too, because you can see that V16 up in there. Let me see. Oh, I want to do this from this angle. So she is a stick? Yeah, she a straight stick. So this is gonna be all on my launch. Oh, what happened? Oh, she don't got launch control? What's the clutch doing? Oh, this must got launch control. Let me see. Nah, man, she doing that weird stuff again. Oh my God. Because I'm pushing the clutch, y'all, and it ain't moving. I thought this was a straight stick. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, man. Oh, I'm gonna try to fix it. Look. You see what I'm doing with the clutch and stuff? It ain't that. Parking brake on. Why that brake on? 100%. That wasn't my fault. I had to figure it out. Babatumba ain't gonna do nothing. She a burn rubber beast. That's what she made for. Kind of long too. Put them tires up on your way. All right. I mean, something, when I switch from different car technology, I get confused. So the brake was locked on this car and I wasn't prepared for that. Let's try to get a run in the Babatumba to see what she can do. Oh, she did 2.2. 0 to 60 in 2.2 seconds. When I started building this car at the beginning of the video, I said we'll build a 2.5 second car. Let me give y'all the screen snip. This is yesterday when I did a 1.8, but I'm gonna snip it right now and I'm grabbing so you can see that this is the same day. Hold on. I'm just gonna snip the screen that we looking at. so that you can actually see the speed we just hit. Dang, can I scroll? Y'all see, break. Dang, I just ran to the end of the track. Now it's on break. So let me do it again. Probably do a better run this time anyway. I never changed the color of the tail on the bottom of the car. I'm liking this car. I'm liking this imitation Marcotte. Wait, I should have. Do that. Oh. I'll turn on the track. Well, I turned off traction control to do this drag. I think that Barbertoon bag kind of hot, man. Y'all tripping. All right. So here we are trying to finally go under 2 miles per hour. I mean 2 seconds. Let's see. Oh, she got very close. So it's like 2, 1. I think I could do it. No matter what the game told y'all, they said this car could only do something else. Look at this. When I zoom it in, you're gonna see she actually just did a 216. Come on, why? I gotta make it the whole screen so that I could, when I zoom in, I can actually scroll. I can't see the scrollers. Like, how do I scroll now? There we go. Y'all see? This is what she just did. Highlighter. Right here. 2.16, which was fun. Which was cool. She could go faster. This is a car we just built together with a V16 that do 20. It does 0 to 62 in 2.16, and it burned good rubber. And don't have me take it to the handling course. The reason why I built this Barbertoon on this platform is because when I built that first Merkaba, it was on a wonderfully steering platform, and this car steered hecka good when we first tested it. So I said, let us continue to build on this platform. First, let me see if I can warm the tires up. It ain't gonna let them warm up like that. They ain't spinning. So if I want to do that, I could I'm gonna go build a car with no rear brakes and all front brakes, and it's just gonna be a burn out machine. I could go do that right now, but it don't make no sense. So, why is my clutch 100% now? I'm trying to figure things out. Oh, so this got an auto clutch. So this auto clutch, I'm thinking is launch control, because the clutch is 100%, but I'm not touching it. So if I rev it up and then take my foot off the gas, see, now she's gonna be faster. Oh, she was slower? Oh, it said 4 seconds? I don't know what just happened there. Maybe they speed tested something that I wasn't ready for. But all right, we already got the best numbers we're gonna get on her, so I wanna go take it to see how it runs. I need to go to the handling part of this map. Shout out to people with the Facebook love that keep popping on the screen. I appreciate y'all. Somebody said happy birthday to one of the dopest MCs ever. I'm like, for real, man? You think that's true? I love you for that. Let me see. I definitely know it's true. But when other people think it's true, it really makes me feel better. So we're gonna go to the walls of death or the sky car. Or suspension. Sky curves. Alright. If your car don't handle, you ain't try to stay on these things in the old school or something, you tripping. It won't work. Now I need to turn on all the traction control. And we're gonna take the Barbertoon back. Oh, hold on. First, Our perception gotta be right. Oh, see, that's what I'm saying. It really don't handle if you gotta do all that. Testing facility. Calm down. Oh, what is that? I never even seen this thing. This big hole in the ground. I want to go someplace. I never top speeded this thing. I want to see how she run now. Forget the sky curves and all that stuff. I want to see how she run now. So you just kind of gotta just drive into Never Land. You got some hand everything, see? Alright, I gotta just look for Neverland, Neverland, like over there. So I can keep going forever. See how fast this thing can go. I say about 2. This a fake rain. I think this gonna do about 250. With a V16, about 250. She might go more than that. She only in third. Oh my God, this might be one of my fastest top end cars. Let's see. Oh, she one of the better top end cars. If they're gonna keep on getting power, see she's slowing down on the power. She ain't gonna break 280. We got a Merkaba that break 280. But she's incredibly stable. 270, she's still going up naturally aspirated. That's what I like about this. 275, 276. I can't even get in the 6th gear. 277, she's still climbing. Nobody hit 300 on this guy. And the engine, I already know I can run at this speed forever. 280, is it gonna keep going? If I go to 6th gear, it's gonna go down, watch. Oh my God, that boy went to reverse. Look, Alright, blew up the whole car. First of all, that was impressive. Because that was impressive because it might got better top speed than the car is trying to imitate. But you can never have better top speed than this. Get over here and see. Oh, the Never Land. Look at this guy handling, bro. If I wreck going through here, I'm get fuck. Beautiful engine. On the way. Bring that back. All right, let's see. Now I know that other car ain't faster than the Merkaba. But it feels like it's stronger because I put no mufflers on it. And this one is quieter. So you ain't really getting it. Nah, that other one fat. Because she only hit 230 right now. That other one's up there at 270. The E-Wee faster than the Merkaba? Let's see who's got the best top speed. Oh, the E-Wee faster than the Merkaba. But they is on a V16, man. What can you expect? Hold on, she's still climbing. She don't look like she gonna hit 280. What? But who cares about going these speeds? This is the only place you could go a speed like this. She got her nose. She couldn't do it. So that new car I built apparently is better. Not better, but it got a better top speed. All my fake design. People don't like it. Trying to get back to that other car, but I could just jump out of it and abandon it. I don't believe this came out faster on the top end. Good for the Africans. They built the Babatumbe and it's faster than a Merkaba. I like their sleek light design in the front. Shout out to the Africans. Yeah, let's get up way faster. And it's a regular stick. Oh my God, the Babatumbe is faster than the Mercury. Babatumbe up at 278. The other car have, look, almost 280. Babatumbe hitting 280. Oh, this faster than the cop. All right, what we got to do is go back. Hold on. Change to a different camera. Get my camera in, bro. Why can't I do what I'm trying to do? Oh, that's the camera I'm looking for. Okay. I'm about to. Ain't no interior on it because we still testing the Babatumbe. So now let's test it for street smarts. Since we put the rear axle on it, this people gonna like the Babatumbe better because it's swang. Look, it's swang. See, when I go to the Merkaba and try to do that, you're not gonna be able to do that because it's all-wheel drive. So your swing is real weak. You gotta turn off the motor to the front. And that throttle response, I think this is the one. Y'all can clearly see she's fine. We just have to test yard, man. So you can ate this thing, everything, man. Pull up out of that. Damn. want to be able to pull up out of that and go straight. So this is how a practicer like me, if you're crazy like me, you might have to sit here for hours and do this, just this. Because you might have one encounter on an online game when you actually get to do this, and it'll be fulfilling enough for you to have spent 20 hours trying to learn how to do something like this. So let me show you. I know how to do it on Assetto, of course, a heck of good. In real life, I would do this type of practicing too. We go up to Skyline Hills and practice little stuff. But this is the practice. Since we got the symmetry lines on the ground, we can practice how much yaw. Now let me put it up here so everyone can see everything. I'm gonna put, I'm pretty sure they got my steering that I could put in an app, right? So let's go to steering app. And so y'all can see my steering at the house. So we could talk about drifting and stuff. So here's my steering position. All right, we're gonna make this bigger. So as you watch this wheel next to the throttle, you're gonna be able to see if I know how to swing it or not and all those things. Let's turn off some of the things that's confusing people that we don't need to really see. Well, that's nothing's confusing people. So what I mean is, you can see now, this is me doing this at the house with my steering wheel. It's reacting 100% to my wheel. So if I want to swing what I want to swing, I'm doing this. This is what I'm trying to do. You see the square? I need another car, kind of, because you will never be able to tell. But I need to be facing, the car's going to be facing 100 straight this direction once I'm finished with this spin. If I do it right. You got to know how to stay on the gas, and it's an exit maneuver that you need to know how to do. And so I'm gonna do this exit maneuver by turning the wheel all the way left and counting 1/1000 as I come off the clutch to the gas and see if I can do it. 1/1000, stop, look, see, almost, right? So you see that I'm almost facing exactly the direction. I want it to be facing 100% this way to go straight down this trajectory line. But I counted a fast 1/1000. So let's do it again. And you can at least, this is driving training, yo. For sim racing and for real life, trust me. But if you turn the wheel off, now I'm overturning. You see how I'm overturning that red force feedback clipping? So I'm only gonna turn it to get a little, maybe I should turn it to get no force feedback clip like that. And see what happens. We're gonna hit the gas, count 1/1000 and let up, and we should be facing, we should be did like a 3/4 of a circle to be facing back, the front of the car facing this direction to where we can drive down this trajectory perfectly like a boss. So let's try it. 1/1000. So now, you notice we're almost on the line. This is the line we're trying to get on. So let me complete it and show you. I'm gonna do the same turn, I'm gonna count it slower with my 1/1000 too fast. 1/1000, I'm riding the turn. Damn. So what you gotta do at the end of your 1/1000 is 2 small fans, not 2 heavy fans. You gotta fan the gas twice in order to ride up out. So we got the same scenario. I hope everybody see what we practicing. I'm gonna hit it, count 1/1000 and give 2 heavy fans, 2 soft fans. Fan is like this. That's fanning that's called fanning it. It'll help you get control while you swing, see? So that's the fanning, it helps you control the car while it's out of control. So if we get the proper fans at the end of this maneuver, we're going to pull up out of it. And so since I think I know how to do the maneuver already, let me just try to do it. I ain't on the line though. See, I overshot the line. One more time. Oh, I was on it to go this straight, but I burnt more rubber. See what I mean? gotta learn how to drive, bro. 1,000. Here we go. We out. There it go. Oh, but I burned more rubber still. So, and when coming up out of that, when your tires is already hot, you definitely gotta make sure you at the top of the throttle and not the bottom. I could do it. Let me see. There you go. But I hit the gas too hard again, but I got up out of there. So that's just a maneuver. Because when you start doing it right, and you're like, what? I'm out. But I went too far the other way. But still, it worked, though. You feel me? Like, that's a clean maneuver. So I'm trying to be going this way at the end. And you got to just know how to drive. So I'm practicing my fan after the ball went down. There it goes. I'm saying, I'm out. 5-0 everybody. Like, that boy just got out. So let's see that. You got to have handles. Now I'm just going to do it with some arrogance and some confidence. Like, you can't do it like no sucker. You got to, what? See what I'm saying? But I hit the gas too hard the second time. But that's one maneuver. Now, if you raw, you're going to complete it and do a fishtail. We used to call it figure eights. So you're going to take it full circle. Then you're going to fool them and go with the opposite direction, full circle. Then you're going to ride up out of there. So first you complete your full circle. Now, if you really want training, you're going to get in the car to do this. Because that's when you're getting training. So you do one full circle, right? Fan it, fishtail it the other way around, and then ride up out. Let me see. There you go. See, but I hit the gas too hard. But if you look at the overhead, it should be a figure eight on the ground. If you ain't figure eighting. And so now, you can just really get, that's your first circle, right? But you gotta figure eight that thing and then ride up out. But I didn't figure eight her because why? I had too much gas. There was too much gas on the second circle. You gotta be raw with this. So let's see if you can put some real figure eights like East Oakland. Come up off that gas, but don't come up that much off of it. You gotta do a nice first 8 circle. Let's see. So watch my steering and everything. There go the first, no, that circle coming around too tight. And that one too loose. You feel me? So you can't figure eight like you know what you're doing. Look. That was not no figure eights. So basically a figure eight is like a figure eight. You know what a figure. But this Babatumba too tight, I think. Only way I can really get it is from in the car. Dang, the hood got me thinking, am I looking? Yeah, I knew I was looking funny. So let's see, watch the lines on the ground to see if the maneuver is pulled off perfect. Somebody behind you, you like, what? You don't even know I'm about to. Damn, I had it. Lost it. So basically, after, you gotta be so gentle like a boss doing a layup, because what he do is he come through the hole with all that force, but once he get to the rim, he use finesse. So once you get around that turn and all that force, you gotta turn it to finesse. So that's too much force, now finesse, look. See? Now this is what I'm about to do. I'm gonna put traction control on a button. I need traction control on a button on my dashboard. Ooh, I'm gonna be a rider. Y'all know how I like to be crazy, right? So I like to be really good at things. And this is part of the process, doing stuff normal people won't do. Like, people don't practice, especially in a video game. And so And then they don't set up their hardware to, a lot of people do, but set up your hardware to be advantageous to what you're trying to do. So I'm trying to do something different here where I need to go into a different engine mode in the middle of right here. So take this and put this on the top button on and apply it. Please let that apply. Let's see what happens. Let's see if that worked. Cause that's really cause once I'm in the middle of the spin, yeah, it's working. See how that's changing when I press the button? My lights is going on, but my throttle control is too. So that's cool. I got lights and throttle control on the same button. So what does that mean? No throttle control until you finish your circle. And then hit the throttle control, you're gonna be out. But let's see how hard this is to do. Man, I turned it on, but I turned it on the wrong level. So it needs to be blue, and then it'll go yellow. Blue is anti-lock brakes, I think. And yellow is traction control. So maybe do it like this. Let it off, take off the traction. Look. Dang, still spinning. It took too long. Nope, it didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. It didn't work. Well, at least I got the one maneuver down pat. Y'all know that. Can I prove it real quick? I'm gonna prove it. First, you gotta turn off the Tycoon BeanNg lights. Tycoon BeanNg lights. Yeah, I can do it. I see that. I let up. I didn't count 1,000. I ain't straight on the line, so y'all won't know if I'm doing it right. Oh, I got traction control and stuff on. Do this right. It's just swing practice. We driving straight into the camera after that. See, if I got 10 or 20% throttle at the end of the shake, it's good. Yeah, that's a boss. You want to know why? Because when you're invading somebody like that, once you pull the initial move, you don't have to put too much in the follow-up move. You shake him with the initial move. Like if it's a car, all right, I could populate a car and tell it to follow me and you'll see what I mean. There you go. There you go. Yeah. Practice, dude. You'll be practice make perfect. You'll be raw. Somebody pull it on you. Damn. Too much gas. They're catching you that way. Yup. 2 birthdays ago, I rented a real Lambo and was doing this. Now I think it's funny to do in VR. I mean, not funny, but it don't cost as much. And I'm having the same fun. What's the driver? I dare you try it if you think that ain't hard. Man, that's so hard to do. It ain't that hard. Pull up on them. Hey, do the front lip touch the ground when I hit the brake? Scraping up rocks? Nope. This mug well engineered. And she gonna do the same maneuver. Let's try a different maneuver after this one, but I got this one down pat. It's the... So now if you wanted to go a different direction, now I got that direction down packed, but what you want to do is something different now. Because what if that was a dead end that way? Right? And so you need to know how to go exactly backwards. So I'm going this way, and at the end of the donut, I need to be driving off this way. It's more evasive, and it's just half. If I'm going this way by counting 1/1000, then in order for my car to go this way, I need to count like 1/3 of 1/1000. So I want to do a complete circle, I think, and then go off the other way. That was too easy, actually. That's not nothing. So how about hitting? I didn't do it all the way right, but it don't seem like that is hard. Damn, see? The only thing you're gonna do to mess it up is, what you're gonna do to mess it up is hit the gas too hard once you achieve it. That's a quick evasive exit to the other direction. So I'm coming completely off the throttle to make it settle. Come completely off the throttle, make it settle, and you out. The quickest way to turn your shit around is like this. So you should be able to do that with some speed, right? I just slapped it in the slow motion mode. Sorry. So we should be able to do that driving, right? Cut the wheel hard, you'll see it. 30 miles an hour. Complete 360 turn while you're driving. Hit it hard. And you're going exactly the opposite direction. That's some driving maneuvers. You'll see. That's not hard. That's cool. That's just two little moves. Because this one, if you link them together, you're a driver. Like, do the first maneuver, then do the second maneuver. Let's see where it leads you. So you're gonna turn around, bust the, come up with that gas. And, you should be on this line. You should be 100% on this line. So I could do it. So look. First, get up out and be 100% on that line, then bust to you. All right, I'm on the line. I go. Now hit it to turn. So that's gonna turn into a whole train. It'll turn into a whole train and it'll go like this. It starts like this. Go down the street. No, get off the gas. Go down the street. And go the other way. Powerful. I mean, to be able to know how to do that. Buildings over there waiting. I was trying to turn the car down some. So the Bible Combine wasn't a bad build after all. That's a long ride. I'm going, look, I'll roll way out there. Keep going. 265. Yeah, this mug run, it go 280. See, I told you, no, it's hard to crack 300 on this game. Crack 300 on this game. Shout out to Antoine for the birthday love. I see you on Facebook right now. I'm just in my own world. Yeah, y'all like that Baba Tune, but tell the truth. My last test for the day on this build, and then I'm gonna get off the handling. And there's a part of this park here somewhere. Is this a stick, right? It's a straight stick. I don't recall putting no dashboard or nothing in this car. So I don't even know where they get that from, that idea from. But I want to go to a different part. I'll test this car, if I can find it. I haven't been doing oh, damn, what was that? I haven't been doing none of this in VR, yo. I mean, that was my whole desire from the beginning. Oh, there it goes over there. I don't know about all this stuff. I need a different. I like that. Oh, see? I gotta see how it handles. Come on. She's doing good. I'm noticing that when I come off the wall, I want to get down the wall. She, right there, she slips. Which is cool, but she's doing really good. Uh-oh, I messed up. So if you could make it through the 2 buildings at the end of this, your car handle really good. I've been getting close, like right here, look. No, it's after the end of all this. So this is some good, she slipped up there, she slipped to the top, but she dropped handling it perfectly. Now, I can't slip at the end of this. Look, here it go. Nope, this ain't it either. It looked like they got me going in circles. I messed that up. I'm about to wreck. Oh yeah, I'm just going in a loop. I want these other ones that lead to these buildings at the end. Car running though. Up and outside. Every time I do that, I mess it up. I messed that up. I'm still sitting here driving that car, looking at it like that. It'd be crazy. Uh-oh. That be the part about wrecking. You be having your foot on the brake and the gas for too long. Keeping my foot on the brake maintained a longer skid. All right, I'm done. I'm still about to practice that maneuver that I think I nailed today. Well, what's happening? Throttle control? 0. The other way? 100%? There you go. I did that good. So go the other way 100%. I mean, go the other way 180. Bust the 180 right now. See if you know how to drive. 180, boy. Like, I'm gonna be facing the complete opposite direction after this one. Yeah, there you go. So practice makes perfect. You just use the gas to turn. When you do the maneuver, you're just using the gas to say how much you need to turn. So I'm going straight, I'm gonna turn, but I'm gonna hit that gas in the middle to give my car guidance that I wanna do a 180. So I'm gonna go. So I'm gonna hit the clutch, turn, gas, stop. See, I over-gassed it because I was trying to give an example. I'm just practicing a complete fast turnaround, a quick turnaround. What happened if you tried this fast? Hell no. None of that works. Opposite. You ain't doing nothing but wrecking. I could throw slap trolls on this thing right now. Oh, this is so fun, because when you bring it in here, you can just slap trolls on it. Vehicle configuration. Where's some trolls at? Trolls don't work like no little kid game, though. Trolls is just gonna be like nitrous oxide injection empty. Let's change that. Nitrous oxide injection. Uh-oh, she gonna hit 300 now. Just that quick, slap nitrous on her. Now one button on your steering wheel. Here go the nitrous right here. So now one button on the steering wheel. Look, there it go. I pressed it by accident. But you gotta go into your controls to put the nitrous on your dashboard. Controls. I just wanted to put some controls on it real quick. Why not? It's totally legal. Where I want the nitros to be. I should say nitrous oxide top. Activate nitrous oxide injection. I want that to be right here. What else is on that? Slow motion mode, take that off. Take that off. All right. So now I just slap trolls on it. She used to could do 280. I'm gonna wait till she get to 280 and hit the trolls. Cause why? She need to go over 300. Nothing gonna let you get over 300. Not in none of my builds yet, but I never put trolls on my car. All them cars you seen me build, I was gonna wait till they was finished being built, then put nitros on. But I just put trolls on this one. So if you wanna watch when I hit it, you're gonna be watching this little dial down here. I'm just trying to get my angle right. Babatumbe. Alright, sorry I took off too hardcore. Over, go that way. Look how little throttle I'm having to give it in order to keep it in control. Alright, we're gonna get up to 280 and hit control. Never seen nobody break 300 on this game. On the other game, I broke 400. That ain't this game. This is more realistic. And I'm in 5th gear still, so we got some space in 6th gear for the nitro. Hold on. Damn, I didn't even know it was doing that all that time. That messed me up, my bad for the audio. All right, here we go, 280. I'm gonna hit the trolls and then go into 6th gear. Once it hit 280. Let's go. Oh, what I do reverse? That took too long. Oh, this game is stupid. It's too long. It took too long to get to that speed for them to say I went in the reverse. Oh my gosh. See how long it takes to get back to that speed. I wanted to get out them gears first so they wouldn't burn rubber. Let me get straight on the line so y'all can see it straight on the line like this here. So I gotta do a soft shift, not a hard shift. Notice this the Iwi Babatumbe. It done took over. I thought that I loved that Merkaba. So once we get up here, I'm not gonna hit the trolls until I hit the clutch. Because if I hit the trolls while I go off the clutch, I don't know how I messed up. But let's get this thing up to 300 for the first time on YouTube. Well-built engine. Ain't even thinking about no engine stress. Once you get to 280, we gonna shift to 6 softly. All right, now hit the trolls. I'm on the trolls right now and it ain't helping. I should have stayed in 5th. Damn, hold on, let's try that differently. Trolls wasn't doing nothing. I'm gonna run trolls to get us back up to that speed. See, that's nitro right there. See how she climbing? But I gotta leave her in this gear to try to hit it. Look, 281, 282. Yeah, we can't go to that 6th gear. 283, still on the nitro. Damn, that's all the trolls gave you? 285. I'm about to come off the nitro and see what happens. So if she holding that 285, nope. I'm gonna get back on the trolls. 285 is one of the highest I've seen on the tube though. She's not gonna do no 300, so stop. Now do the maneuver just for the fun of it. Now I'll go the other way. Dang, you almost had it. Alright, that's cool. Thanks for watching. I did enough testing. I'm about to go see what's going on. Anything on the NBA? I think LeBron play, huh? LeBron and Phoenix. About to go watch Brown and Phoenix. I might have a birthday drink. I ain't had a drink in a minute. The trolls didn't even do nothing. There go trolls right there, look. They making it go faster, but not like a fake video game. Six gear can't do nothing. I might as well take this 6 gear up off of here for this high speeds. All right, she done. That was a cool, adequate test. She running up on the Merkaba. I'm sorry, Merkaba. I thought you was the fastest, but you just got your doors blew off. I know you got the fastest 0 to 60. But you just got your doors blew off. I'm just holding the steering wheel straight. I can let watch what happens when I let go of the steering wheel. I let go of it. See how that force feedback at the bottom? It's gonna start wobbling the car. But this car got some good handling. I'm going 260 without my hand on the wheel, y'all. Like for real. But I'm at a test yard with no bumps in the road at all. She got the 270, but she don't got no nitros on it. 274 without no nitros. The other one went. Nah, this won't be able to do it. Let's turn off all of this traction control stuff. 17 pounds of boost. Just can't do it. So them Africans made a nice car. So this is called a Merkaba, so this is a Hebrew car. Feel me? This like the heat. Look, I gotta still fix that. How the tire poked through the fender. This is more, and then we got the Iwi, that's the African car. The Babatumbe. I like this one. All right. Now you see that? Now watch this. This will not do that. Watch this. Look. Why won't it swing? Because it got traction control and it's all-wheel drive. I mean, this all-wheel drive is the real reason it won't. So look. That's not swinging, bro. That's out of control. If you think that's swinging, you don't know what swinging is. What's that? My phone just start playing out the blue. Crazy. So the Merkaba don't swing, the Babatumbe swing. Got why? What's the difference? All-wheel drive are the rear axle. What they doing to me? They got me in that other mode. I like the Babatumbe better. All right, y'all have a good evening. I'm gonna turn this off now. Go watch some video games. Peace.